Happy merry Waterdeep, boys.
Happy merry midwinter. What is it?
What's going on here?
Either way,
it's just a
right
holiday
back at
festival,
you, Louis.
something to make you feel warm inside your bodies and good about yourself.
Okay, I can dig that.
It's about building people up, not pushing people down, you know?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Now, I hope you boys got all the penis talk out of your system in our last session, because I will not be tolerating such juvenile japes any longer.
I don't tolerate you using the term juvenile japes.
What would you prefer I say?
Anything.
I will not be tolerating such jive any longer.
Good. There's no alliteration. I approve.
Okay, then. You arrive and hand your passes off to Sir Cockwood Harddick, who is originally working the admissions table with both hands and mouth.
Do we got a special guest playing Sir Cockwood Harddick?
No.
Okay, so it's just gonna be you again, isn't it, Louis?
He's got a fancy name. That's all you get right now.
It's not even that fancy.
He slams a wooden block down on both of your hands, and you receive a stamp of an ornate snowflake, and you're told this will let you take part in all attractions and events for free.
Thank you. Hardcock, was it?
Cockwood.
Thank you, Cockwood.
I'm from the great line of hard dicks.
It's a hell of a name you got there.
This station is beneath me. I should be running this ship.
I mean, I can't disagree with you, because your name alone feels like something that should be held in higher esteem than to be, greeting us lowly travelers.
Sir Cockwood hands Dibble a pamphlet that guides visitors through the day's planned festivities, and he ushers you both through the entranceway.
This is, it's pretty nice in here.
Yeah, it doesn't look racist at all.
No. Like, you'd think with all that, not letting us bring in the goblin, you think it'd be a little more goblin intolerant, but this feels like something a goblin would like.
Yeah, I mean, there's a slight hint of feces in the air.
Yeah, it's got the crisp aroma of freshly dropped horse shit.
I think Gorkoh would have liked this. I would like to make journal entries to give to Gorkoh at the end here, so maybe he doesn't feel so left out.
I mean, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I don't think that guy knows where he is half the time. But we can do that. He'll still appreciate. Well, I don't even know if he would appreciate it.
You're going to have to read it to him, because I don't think he knows how to read.
Well, I'm not going to have to read it to him. I'm not the one keeping the journal.
But you like to tell him bedtime stories. He's like your little pal.
Sometimes. I mean, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. I don't got a crystal ball in front of me, guys. I can't read the future. I guess Sir Hardcock, Dick Cheese, whatever his name is, he can probably hear us, so he gets to be considered one of the guys, right?
I write his name down. Sir Cockwood Harddick, working table with both hands and mouth. There we go.
Very good job.
He's gonna love this story.
Did he give us our pamphlets?
He gave you a pamphlet. You guys got about 5 minutes to peruse the pamphlet to see what you guys want to do, but for the first opening hour or so, it's pretty cut and dry.
Okay, sounds good. Ooh, look, they got arts and crafts.
I want to make a pocket pussy.
I mean, if that's what you think they're going to be doing at arts and crafts, perhaps they'll let you.
You don't think we could just request what we want to make? You think we have to sit down and make what they want? That's kind of lame.
I mean, what would you use as the base? Like, not shit. Like, what base ingredient would you use to make sure that it, stays nice and soft?
Paprika.
I suppose that makes sense, because yeah, you are a fire thing.
If I get that lodged in the hole, it's not really gonna hurt much.
Yeah, I mean, what about red pepper? Would that hurt more or less?
I guess you could hollow out a red pepper and kind of use it as a, you know what, you're bringing me around.
Well, that was that. But do they have? Oh, they got a chili cook-off. There's sure to be plenty of peppers here today for you to fuck. Oh, cool. We got a feast coming up. Oh, I'm gonna make such a fucking fool of myself.
You're gonna stuff yourself silly.
Oh, you have no idea.
At the hour turns, bright-sounding horns sing out a regal melody. The Waterdeep bellman steps forward onto a nearby stage that is surrounded by huge sections of wood paneling adorned with hand-painted murals celebrating peace and harmony. The bellman clears his cummy throat and hollers, "Ladies and gentlemen, now gracing our presence, the open lord of Waterdeep, Lady Mage Laryl Silverhand." And as you look up, you see
applause, rabble, rabble, applause.
You see a thin, beautiful, silver-haired woman fly on the back of a griffin to the delight of everyone in attendance and land on the stage. The griffin is an impressive specimen to behold, even if it does look like just a sassy blue puppet.
I lean in over to Bitt. That was a stupid entrance.
I liked it. The puppet looks like a pocket pussy. Laryl addresses the growing crowd from atop her epic mount. "Good people of Waterdeep, I bid thee welcome to this year's Midwinter celebration. This holiday is yours, where we all share with you the hope that this day brings us closer to freedom and to harmony and to peace. No matter how different we appear, we're all the same in our struggle against the powers of evil and darkness. I hope that this day will always be a day of joy in which we can reconfirm our dedication and our courage. And more than anything else, our love for one another. This is the promise we make as we light the midwinter bonfires."
What about our love for ourselves?
"And goblin kind!" And with that, Laryl raises her Sigourney Weaver-like arms above her head, and two guards surrounding the area hoist their torches high, each one lighting a nifty little fuse that follows an ornately laid pattern that eventually sets the bonfire ablaze in fantastic fashion. "Merry Midwinter," Laryl shouts as she takes off on a griffin, and the crowd cheers out of approval. I don't.
Hashtag Midwinter so white. I enter the room where the morning feast is being held, and I marvel at the size of the feast, and I marvel at all the white faces in the room.
You make a big show out of it, like, wow, look at here, another white face.
It's like a Disney musical number. I write a whole song about it, the Feast of the White Faces.
Oh my god.
There's my notes. The Feast of the White Faces. This one's transposable. It can go on lute or on the pan flute.
See, look at you. You're having growth. You're having emotional and personal growth.
I dance around the room singing about how their feelings of racial superiority are ill-begotten, yet they seem to enjoy it. They're like, "Oh yeah, he's right. We are a real bunch of rich pieces of shit."
As you look down at your food, you see that it is a stack of hotcakes, scrambled eggs, and smoked sausages.
Oh, I lean over to Bitt. It's human food, of course. So I dig into my hotcakes.
So you go,
These are some good
go to grab a
hotcakes.
seat, or do you just start eating while standing?
Well, I dig into it as I am walking around looking for a place to sit. And of course, all these white faces are looking at me with disillusionment.
Okay, you find a seat, and as you both take a seat at one of the many tables that are set out, you witness a large human purposely shoulder check a much skinnier human.
It's always nice when you see them fight amongst themselves, am I right?
The larger person gives the other man the old stink eye and growls, "You want to say something?" And the skinny guy replies, "Yeah, about 1,000,000 things, but I can't express myself monosyllabically enough for you to understand it all." The large guy gives him the finger and storms off.
Can I wave that the smaller gentleman over to us?
You do. You may. You can. Do it.
Do I have to roll, or is it It's all good.
My God, you can't just lift your hand up without a die roll telling you if you can or not? Jesus
Well, no, there's no
Christ.
magic here, huh? I can't use my mage hand, can I?
You have your lute on you, obviously. You played a song, you have your instruments. And if that's your magical focus, which it looks like it is on your character sheet, you can cast spells. You just
Well,
can't.
didn't
There's just
I thought
no aggression. There's no
no
fighting.
aggression? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and call up a mage hand and have it go beckon this young gentleman over to us.
The mage hand catches the attention of the skinny guy, and he comes over and he goes, "Nice nails on that thing."
Yeah, they got we get them done in the inner city. So what was that about between you and that other human?
That
I
punk Mark
assume he
Buster
was
stole
ugly?
my girlfriend.
Okay, he stole your girlfriend. How did he steal her from you?
I mean, there's a lot of things that happen in a relationship, and I can't really break it all down right now because I'm hungry and I need to go eat my food. But suffice to say, I'm not to blame.
You're not. Okay. Well, I mean that's good to know.
Good
I
enough
guess,
for me.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're all right. Like you're dealing with things okay right now, but you seem okay. So
I just miss old Toothy.
who's Toothy?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
Where did she get the nickname Toothy?
Well, you gotta see her for that. I mean, it's kind of obvious once you see her.
Okay. I mean, I get it. I get where you're coming from. Go enjoy your meal. Go eat your breakfast.
Well, it's nice of you guys to just ask me if I'm doing okay. I appreciate it. That's a solid thing to do.
You were physically accosted in front of a room full of people, and it took a couple of us types. It took a couple of us types to actually say something and make sure that you're okay. But it was nice. It was nice of us. I accept whatever it is that you have to be saying.
Speaking of, what are your guys' names?
I don't have a name.
Yeah, you do, boss. It's Dibble.
Oh, thank you, Bitt. I was trying to hold on to a little bit of anonymity here, but thank you. I guess the whole idea of anonymity went out the window with the musical number that I entered the room with, right?
And I don't know what that word means, so.
Musical number?
Sure. So it was Dibble, was it?
It is Dibble, yes. And this gentleman here, his name is Bitt.
Oh, don't tell him.
Of the why?
I wanted a little bit of that anonymity.
Oh, so you do know what it means.
Good luck with old Toothy.
Good luck with old Toothy.
What's your name? Where are our manners? Jesus.
I mean, I didn't really care. But no, yes. What's your name? Please tell us your name.
You guys are a hoot. You know that?
A hoot?
A hoot. A hoot nanny. That's short for a hoot nanny.
We're a hoot nanny. It sounds problematic, but okay. We're a hoot nanny.
The name's Bodie Goose.
Oh, Bodie Goose, huh? Are you of the Goose family?
Of course.
Long line of the Goose family. Did you ever meet Bangy Goose?
I don't think so. I come from Finger Pop Goose.
I don't like that name.
And if you wanted to trace that guy's lineage, his name is Hammy Hamilton.
The guy who was fighting you? The guy who was picking on you?
So I guess I'll see you guys later for a contrite setup for a future reconciliation side plot, okay?
Yes, go eat your breakfast.
Okay, you guys enjoy your breakfast too.
I didn't ask you to enjoy it. I said to eat it.
Yeah, thank you. I wolfed down my hotcakes and my sausage and my eggs, and I licked the plate and I eat the platter.
You ate the whole platter?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Was it good? What was it made of?
I don't know. I didn't taste any of it. Dragonborn.
Was it ceramic?
Dragonborn that have that spit fire are notorious for having no taste buds.
I would have. Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, do you know? Was it ceramic? Was it a ceramic plate or was it a metal plate?
It crunched like wood.
Oh, okay, a wood platter. They're
What's
really
yours made out of? It's potentially made out of the same thing.
I haven't. They didn't give me a plate.
Yes.
Mine's on a tray.
I call it a platter. You call it a tray.
Okay.
We don't have to have this conversation again, do we?
I mean, it looks like it's made of wood, so yeah, yours was probably made of wood, but I don't know. You are Dragonborn, and these people are racist against the Dragonborns. They might have been iffy about giving you a wooden platter, knowing what you're able to do with your, breath.
I mean, it's fair. I ate the damn thing, so yeah, I get it. Have you
I wonder if
finished
I
all
can
of
eat
your
my
food, Dibble?
I ate the sausage and I ate the hot cake, but I think that's all I'm going to be eating today because my tiny little belly can't handle anything else right now until we got that lunch feast coming up.
A serving wench comes by and notices the full bellies and offers you a doggy bag.
I'll take it. We got a doggy back at the end that I think might enjoy this. I take the doggy bag. Should I roll for initiative?
You want to fight the doggy bag?
I got an 18, so I assume I take the doggy bag.
You tackled the shit out of that bag. Okay, so yeah, if you guys are done, then we proceed to 9 o'clock.
Fuck it. We'll go check out the parade. See what's going on with that parade.
Okie dokie. You pick the perfect section of road to observe the parade from. It was a parade. You waste a half hour of your lives watching slow-moving, albeit festive traffic. If you ever watched I Know What You Did Last Summer, it's that kind of fifth parade.
Okay, that's gross.
Yeah, look, parades suck, alright? I promise. I'll do better in the future. However, a young child did puke on Dibble's leg and it made Bitt laugh a bit, so it was almost worth it.
No, that's fine. It was a parade. Like, I'm not a fan of parades. It was just something to kill time for a half hour so we can go check out this arts and crafts.
On your way away from the parade, you both receive a commemorative balloon with a snowflake motif on it for attending the parade.
Do I need to put it in my bag or will it just float behind me?
You could tie it to your wrist. You could tie it to your bag.
Okay.
You could tie it to your dong. I tie mine to my horn.
I was thinking about pulling out my mage hand and having that carry it, but it only lasts a minute, so I'll have the balloon for a minute and then it'll just float away. So yeah, I'm gonna tie it to my belt. This is fun, Bitt.
I mean, I've never seen a parade before, and if that was it, I think I've seen all of the parades ever.
I think you have too, but I think honestly that you and I could probably put on a good parade.
Like, yeah, we have one thing already. We have the Shrickhouse Express. We can start our own parade after this. Our own parade service.
We got a couple of balloons. I mean,
our grandchildren will be like, Grandpappy's founded this company with one carriage and two balloons.
And that's still what all they have to work with to that day.
Okay, and actually, you guys finished up with the parade soon enough where if you did want to attend the snowman build-off, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, let's go build us a snowman. At least we'd make an attempt.
You follow the signage, and you arrive at a clearing with large mounds of snow piled up as high as you can go to the edge of the forest on the outskirts of the city. In front of you...
The fucking lot of snow.
Yeah, there's tons of it. In front of you, you see a wooden standee that says, claim an 8x8 piece of land and build to your heart's content. Ribbons will be awarded at 9:45. Good luck. So you got about 15 minutes to build something.
15?
Yeah.
Well, I claim that 8x8 bit of land.
I claim the one right next to him.
Let's get to building.
As you do, you decide to size up the competition. Give me a perception check.
Hey, 20.
You see that they are all small. Very, very small and very clean-shaven, almost like this was a contest exclusively for children.
I'm unconcerned with that. I'm here to kick their ass. Hey, Bitt, I think this might be a children's contest.
So you're saying it's easy. It'll be easy to beat these kids.
I'm saying it's fucking winnable. Let's do this.
First thing I want you to do is tell me what you want to build.
I, of course, want to build a snowman of myself, standing on top of a trophy that says, Number 1.
Okay, that's a advanced plan as far as I'm concerned. So
It is.
I want you to make 1 intelligence check to plan your sculpture out right.
So that would be 15.
Okay, mark down 1 success.
1 success.
I want you to make a charisma performance check to execute your plan.
18. I rolled a 13, so an 18.
Okay, mark down 2 successes. And a dexterity sleight of hand check to add or fine-tune whatever details you want. So if you're wanting the number 1 on it, this is where that comes into play.
Okay. My dex is a +4. We rolled a 3, so a 7.
Okay, you are just at 2 successes only.
Okay.
Let's see what you want to make, Bitt.
I want to make Gorkoh. The best likeness of Gorkoh that I possibly can make.
Okay, give me a intelligence check.
Okay, that's 4.
Okay, that's not a success. Bitt, that's nowhere close to a success. I want you to give me a charisma performance check. Oh, see, that's 19 plus 3. Okay, that's a success. And now give me a dexterity sleight of hand check. That's 10. That's not a success. So you have 1 success. Give me a percentile check.
Okay, so we got a 50 and a 4.
Okay, so yes, you get 54. And now, Bitt, give me your check.
That's 38.
As you all line up in front of your individual snowmen, you see a familiar face approach you. You see that it's Sergeant Tee-hee.
It's who?
Sergeant Tee-hee.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's the egg pie lady. I wrote a song about her.
She goes, Osgood, Fippence, hello.
Hi.
What news?
We're building snowmen in this contest.
Oh, and you know why I have arrived?
Why?
I'm here to judge this here competition.
Is there any way, before any of this judgment starts, is there any way that I can get a bird around here to come over so I could talk to it?
You can whistle for a birdie, but if you are in the middle of a conversation, and you are more than welcome to start whistling for a birdie if you want.
I would like to whistle for the birdie.
No birdies come. It's very cold.
It's too cold for the birds. No snow owls. No owl bears.
Well, you didn't really give a owl whistle.
Well, no, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't think it through. I just wanted some sort of animal around so that I can try and get it to go sabotage the other snowmen. But
Sergeant Teeth says, "Oh, are you finished?"
No, not yet. So I'm gonna whistle again because I don't like her fucking attitude.
That's a good whistle. She says,
goddamn right.
She likes that whistle.
Do ya?
She's snapping along with it. It's pretty catchy.
Yeah, I am a musician. That's what I do for a living.
Yeah, but if you're summoning a bird, it's like you wouldn't really do it like a sing-songy style whistle, but you're doing it, and I appreciate it. I'm here for it.
I'm trying to get a songbird, so yeah, I would do a song.
Okay, so Sergeant Teeth moves on, and she judges the competition. She sees all the little boys and the 2 grown adults.
Hey, I'm a fucking halfling, all right?
Yeah, but you're 40, boss.
You see Sergeant Teeth going down the line one by one, grabbing her chin and nodding with very, very intent purpose at each snowman that she views. And the excitement from the children is palpable. They're so excited to see which one of them has won.
They're all rooting against the adults. And they're kids, so we don't have to blame it on racism.
And they're easy to kick, so it's okay.
Exactly. Well, for you maybe.
Kicking range.
Not so much for me. I'd say 9 out of 10 times I will get the shit kicked out of me by a child.
Okay, as Sergeant Teeth approaches you, Dibble, she looks at your sculpture, at your snowman of you on a trophy, and she goes, "Oh, that's very nice. I see that it's a very good likeness of you. It's a great job, and I'll take that in consideration, Osgood.
Yes, you like what you see, do you not?
It's something. I haven't seen anything like it before.
But I'm standing right here.
But you're not on a trophy.
Not yet.
See, now we're on the same page, right?
Yeah, you get it. You get it. She gets it.
I'm gonna move on to your buddy now. She looks at your snowman bit, and she asks you, why is there so much mud and dirt compacted?
The section that I had didn't really have that big of a mound of snow, and I didn't know I could grab snow from other places, so I just kind of used what I had at my disposal.
So you made a mud sculpture for me.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to. I call it a snow Gorkoh.
Snorko.
Yeah, a snorko. That's okay. I'll take your snorko into consideration. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give out these ribbons for this year's snowman building contest.
I nudge him with my elbow and I go, watch this.
You feel it in the air tonight?
I feel it. It's just watch what happens here.
With the honorable mention, with his mud sculpture of his goblin buddy, I guess. Here's your ribbon.
I take the ribbon and I place it on my cape.
You should have fired your mud, and then it would have been solid. It would have been like a statue. But I can't give you any tips. This is a contest.
To it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hashtag Gorkoh drip.
Gorkoh drip. I'm not going to mention that to him because we both know where that's going to end up going.
And in third place, the man who I was introduced to as Osgood the Ugly. Osgood, get your ass up here and claim your third place ribbon.
I'm sorry, did you say third place?
Yes, as in behind the second and the first place winners.
We're talking about this snowman right here, right?
The one with you on a trophy. Yes, it's very it's very, what's the opposite of humble?
You see down here on the trophy, see where it has the 1 on it? Like, yes. It's not the best part of the trophy, I get it. But see how it has that 1 there? Yeah. That means this is the first place trophy. I think there's a lack of something going on here. Can I see your notes real quick?
You're not getting. You're not getting a trophy. These are for ribbons. If you put yourself standing on a number one.
No, but I'm asking. Can I see your notes? I want to go over here.
This is a child's competition.
You were tapping on something. You were taking notes. Can I just take a double check at your notes? Sir. Because you're telling me right now that I'm in third place, and I just would like to see the notes and how you came to the conclusion that I'm in third place, because I shouldn't be in third place because I made this and it's better than what those children over there made. Now, please let me see your notes. Thank you.
She glances from side to side for a moment and then presents the chin that she was tapping on earlier.
I lean in and I take a real close look.
There's an awkward silence between you two.
Should I roll a perception check to see if there's anything there?
There's a single hair.
Yeah.
I've begun to eat my statue, my sculpture.
See, look what you did. Look what you're doing to those of us here.
I'm stressing.
You come along here and you're like, oh, I'm the judge of this thing, and I'm going to decide which one of you gets the ribbon and which one doesn't get the ribbon, and I'm going to say that you, who has the best trophy or the best snowman, for some reason, is going to be in third place and going to get the third place ribbon. Well, I say nay.
I start choking on one of the Gorkoh arms that I stuck in there, made out of a stick. I need the Heimlich.
Can you do something about this? Can you give him a Heimlich? I can't do it. My little arms won't reach around his body.
She starts dry humping the back of this dragon.
I guess we're stuck.
I eventually pop up the stick with a lot of blood.
We're at an impasse here, and it's just having trouble comprehending the line of thinking that is going on here, where this gets third place and that, any one of these.
I'm still hacking up blood. It's not a pretty sight over here. Hey, Bitt, go ahead and give me to internal bleeding damage.
That's very specific a type of damage.
You're approached by a swarthy elf in heavy furs who congratulates Osgood in heavy quotes on the showing.
And I assume he does heavy finger quotes when he says it?
Of course.
Of course he does. Of course he makes a big fucking show about it and tries to let everyone in the area realize that his name isn't actually this thing, even though I'm openly telling everyone what my real fucking name is. Well, Bitt is.
And yeah, that was only during the breakfast. I'm not still going around going like, Dodson, we got Dodson here.
Uh-huh. You know, there's just so much to this snowman contest that I can't. If there's a way that I can make a formal complaint, if there's someone that I could speak with, that would be nice. But I think we're gonna just have to let it go for the moment.
The swarthy elf raises his hands in the air sarcastically and goes, "Yeah, that's got to be the only reason why you lost. There's no other reason that it could possibly be. So yeah,
I know, right?
Of course."
Fucking cunt.
He chuckles to himself as he watches you guys mosey around.
What time is it? You know what? I'm gonna, even though I'm not very good with a bow, I think I'm gonna try my hand at an archery contest. See how it works.
The field the signs lead you to are set up with several fancy schmancy archery stations, each equipped with 3 rows of targets at varying distances away from the archer, ending with a wooden contraption along the third and farthest row that allows for the targets to be mobile. You see someone manning the booth at the very beginning of the area next to a veritable fuck-ton of short bows.
Why? This is a veritable fuck-ton of short bows.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. So, who's in charge over here? That's what I'm going to call out loud as I can. Who's in charge over here?
The guy manning the booth just kind of grunts at you and goes, take a bow.
What is your name, sir?
Take a bow.
Do you have a name?
Take a bow.
I believe that we've come across one of those NPCs that only has one line of dialogue.
That's crazy. I don't even see a knee injury on this fellow.
If in case you can't tell, that's my phone. Hang on a second.
So, I assume you want to pick up one of the short bows?
I mean, I don't like his attitude. Like, I have a fucking problem with it. It's something I need to get under control. So I will take the short bow and I will be the bigger man here. Well, the bigger halfling. I want to have a fucking second where I can just enjoy myself.
Bitt, are you getting in on this?
Ranged is for Dex, I believe, so no, I am not. I'm not getting in on this. I'm getting thrown off by this honorable mention ribbon I got on my shoulder. Starting to doubt my whole life. Dibble, is this what getting old is?
Your birth was a curse and existence is pain, and you just need to deal with that.
Jesus Christ, I'm 66. I'm gonna die soon.
I mean, I'm surprised you're still around.
It's got dark.
Okay, so after this existential crisis is over, you can approach one of the stands of the archery stations.
So I look around at the archery station. I picked up my short bow, right?
Yes, you did.
I picked up a short bow.
You have 3 arrows for each of the 3 rounds of the contest.
Okay, so each round is 3 shots.
Correct. And then the best score wins.
Okay, so do we go one at a time, or?
People have been doing it and registering their scores with the NPC over there that you didn't like.
Okay, cool. So it's not like Robin Hood where everyone's doing it in front of everyone.
No, you don't need to be splitting a bullseye like Errol Flynn. Okay, so how we're going to do this is you're going to roll to see if you hit the target, and then you roll to see where you hit on the target.
So this is first shot. We got a 13 plus 4. So what would that be? 17?
Yes, that hits. So roll a percentile dice.
We've got a 78.
Okay, go ahead and mark down 15 points for you.
15 points.
You hit on the outer rim of that one.
I hit it right in the Tatooine. Okay, here comes shot number 2. We got a 14 plus 4, so we got an 18.
Okay, give me a percentile. You hit.
44.
You hit 55 points.
Okay, here comes shot number 3. Oh, I rolled a 3. So I rolled a 7.
That does actually hit.
Hey. And 67.
Okay, that's 35 points.
So 15, 55, 35 for the first round?
Yes.
Like, can I just grab a short bow? Like, even if I'm not do we have to return the short bows? He has a veritable fuck ton.
Yeah, and all he says is grab a short bow. He's not saying anything about giving it back.
Yeah, can we, like, walk away with all of these short bows and, like...
But we might get kicked out.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I forgot to, I want to look around and see the other people firing their arrows.
There's only one other person doing it, and it just seems to be a lady taking lazy shots. Doesn't look like she's in the competition.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm going to take my first shot of round 2.
Okay, this is on the second target, and that's positioned about 80 feet away, so it's going to be a little more difficult.
Okay. We got a 19.
You hit.
And we got... Hey! I got 0.
Oh, yep. Triple zeros.
That's a 10, if you can believe it. That is 75 points.
75 points. That would be a 3 plus 4, so 7.
That does not hit. It goes sailing over the target.
So I don't need to worry about my percentage.
No, sir.
Good. Third shot, rolled a 12.
That absolutely hit.
That absolutely hits. 61.
Okay, mark down 35 points for your third shot.
35.
Okay, now this one's very, very tricky. Since it's 160 feet away, it's a moving target, you're going to have disadvantage on your rolls, on your d20 rolls to hit.
That would be a 6, so a 10. 6 plus 4, 10.
Okay, you don't hit. It goes sailing against the hay bales.
That's fair. It's a moving target. I have no problem not hitting there. Okay, next shot. So that roll was a 13. 9 plus 4. Yeah, 13.
That also misses.
Oh, you cunts. You cunts. You fucking cunts. I lean back and I look over at the guy who's manning the station. Hey, you guys know that this target over here is moving, right?
A flock of children has gathered around you just as you started to scream, "Cunts, fucking cunts."
A flock of children. Did they just land? That's creepy.
They flew in.
A murder of children just flew in.
Hey, lady. How are those targets moving, and why aren't they sitting still, and why aren't I getting more points?
She goes, "Oh, you like that? That's me own design."
I didn't say I liked it.
Oi.
Oh, God. Fucking bog people.
Am I right?
I'm just going to take my third shot. Let's see what happens. 12. So 16.
That absolutely hit.
All right. 29.
Okay, give yourself a big fat 55 points.
55. I hit your target, bitch.
Oi, good shot. Good shot.
I hit your stupid moving ass target.
I saw.
270 total. Da 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 da. So I take it over to the guy who's in charge over there, and I hand him my 270. I ain't gonna win. I know there's like fucking Legolas is involved in this in this archery contest somewhere.
If I entered my own contest, I would have beaten you for sure.
You're not Legolas.
You never asked me my name.
I didn't. So we'll come back around 11, I guess. That'd be fun. Let's go just take a quick peek in at them arts and crafts.
From behind you, you hear a slow clapping sound. And you turn and you see a swarthy elf in heavy furs congratulating you on another fine performance. He's so smug and greasy.
Do I need to get a restraining order? Who the fuck is this guy, man? Who the fuck is this guy?
Are you asking me what my name is?
I'm asking Bitt who the fuck this guy is.
Oh, you're just saying it out loud. It's a weird thing to do in front of somebody if you're not talking directly to him. Proceed, go ahead. I'll just sit here and slowly still clap in your direction.
Hey, bitch, at least I didn't kick out your uterus.
Good one.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know. He's so smug and greasy.
Aren't they supposed to be all, like, smooth and boyish?
I think you're thinking of Legolas again. Oh, yeah, you're thinking of me.
So what's this, what's with this elf guy over here?
He kind of just shrugs at you and goes, well, the bloodhounds got your scent. I'll check you later.
The bloodhounds got my scent. Fucking monster people talking in riddles. I just want to have my fucking archery contest.
You did good though, boss. 270 is nothing to scoff at.
Thank you very much. Let's go check out this arts and crafts section.
You arrive at the arts and crafts section, and you see they are preparing to make ye oldie tie-dye tunics.
Tie-dye tunics? Oh my god, how long does it take to do a tie-dye tunic?
The instructor's been doing one every 5 to 10 minutes here.
Oh, cool. Let's go make some tie-dyed tunics.
I want one. Okay, I want you
Let's
both
go.
to give me an intelligence check to follow the instructor's advice. I'm not good at intelligence.
Let's see what I get. I got a 13 plus 2, so 15.
I got a 12 plus 1, so 13. I want you to make a dexterity sleight of hand check to apply the dye.
I think I would like my tunic to be your classic pink and green.
I'm doing like a blue, like an icy blue and purple. Get that wintry look going to it.
That's what I was thinking. Blue and white might look cool for a midwinter tie-dyed tunic, but it's tie-dye. I got to go with my pink and green. All right, so we got a 16 plus 4. I got me a 20.
I got a 13. Okay, you both have passed both of the trials that it takes to successfully create a tie-dye tunic. And as you undo your creation, you are rewarded with a vibrant, perfectly tie-dyed tunic with a commemorative print that pops out.
What is the pop-out print? What does it say?
It says, Midwinter Celebration, $14.99.
All right, I like that. It's cute.
Okay, and yeah, they are beautiful. Everybody compliments you on how good they turned out, and you guys are actually very pleased. It's one of the few things that's gone right for you guys so far.
I lean into one of the people that's complimenting my tunic and go, I could make one for you, right? Yeah, I could make you one. Just be a couple pieces of gold. I can make one for you.
He's saying yours looks shitty and trashy and blotchy. The person you were trying to hustle runs off because the dragon just balked at it.
That was fun. I think I'm going to wear my tunic now.
Yeah, I'll throw mine on too. I'm not going to take off the cloak first. I'm going to just shove it on over all of my shit. So it's nice and bulky.
Right over top of it. Yeah, mine's going on underneath my cloak.
It is 10:30 now, boys.
Boyos. Let's see. I'm basing it just on the time because I do want to see Bitt try and ice skate. But anyway, let's go check out this scavenger hunt.
You proceed to the scavenger hunt kiosk and you see the following instructions on the board. Take an envelope and it will magically become unsealed at the appropriate hour, revealing what you must collect. The first one back to this kiosk with every item wins the prize.
Ooh, fancy. So I take the envelope.
You see that it has already been opened.
Because the time had already come. Okay. So I pull it out and check out the paper, see what I need to do.
Okay, here are the things that are listed on the scavenger hunt. A freshly laid egg. A ribbon awarded from the snowman build-off. A leftover smoked sausage. A balloon from the parade. And a craft with a visible commemorative print.
Okay. So we've got the craft. We've got the balloon. We've got the ribbon. Bit, can you, cough up one of them sausages? You know you didn't chew it.
Yeah, it came up when I ended up puking up the stick, though, earlier.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. If you want,
Do you still have
it's
it?
probably still preserved over there in the snow.
No, we'll take it. Let's go get it.
You guys run over back to the snowman build-off area, and you do see that they've moved and kind of flattened the snow out, so you might have to do some digging.
We're going to dig in the dirt to try and find a coughed-up vomit sausage.
Hey, I bet you didn't think you were going to wake up today and say that phrase.
Okay, give me a investigation check.
Let's see, 14, so 17.
You find it. You find the gross little wadded up piece of sausage.
Bit, can you put the? Well, no, maybe I'll hold on to it. I'll put it in my pocket.
You have your doggy bag.
Yeah, but I don't want to put it in with Gorkoh stuff. This is vomit, and I wanted to give him a nice little meal.
It's still nice. It's a goblin. What's he gonna care?
You said that so now we have everything but the freshly hatched egg. Freshly laid, excuse me. Bit, you're a dragon. You can lay eggs, right?
I've never tried. I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this.
I think you should try.
What do I roll for that?
It's shit.
Roll for asexual reproduction?
Yeah.
Where's my
Hopefully
asexual reproduction on this? I can't
That's
find
the
it.
thing. You physically are unable to lay eggs, so it doesn't really, unless you get a magic roll, you're just gonna end up shitting your pants.
Calling it an egg and hoping that the scavenger hunt judges are like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I think this is the way that it's gonna end up going, and I'm okay with that.
No. All right. I'm
What
going to
would you-
roll a d20. And if I roll a 20, I think I succeed. That's an automatic success. I think we're all in agreement on that, right?
Yes, and I'd say that it'd be fine for that to be the only way that you somehow manage to actually lay an actual egg.
Okay, so no matter what, you are going to bear down and squeeze no matter what comes out.
Correct.
Okay? Do it, boy.
Oh my god, no, I'm gonna fucking take a picture of this. Oh shit.
Let's see. That's a fucking 20. You laid an egg. You somehow managed to lay an egg. Oh, God.
I was genuinely hoping to shit myself.
So was I. I was looking forward to it. You know how fun it would be to present just a turd to them and try and convince them it's an egg? I got a high enough charisma, but no, you laid an egg.
Well,
Apparently,
I'm a mother dibble.
well, I mean, it hasn't been fertilized yet.
I can fertilize it right now. I don't need a pepper anymore.
Yeah, you're right. You are essentially, god damn, you can fertilize that egg and have a little baby.
I run behind the bushes and fertilize my own egg.
You do it. You fertilize that egg. Go, Bit, go. We're witnessing creation.
I put the egg in my pack and I wipe a tear away. I'm so glad my uterus wasn't destroyed last session.
Let's take it back to them and let's see if we can get ourselves some gold.
You make it back to the kiosk, and you see somebody standing next to it with a proud look on its face. You see that it is somebody from the Waterdeep City Watch.
I asked him what he's grinning about.
This is one of the most coveted things every year to give away because it's such a cushy gig.
That's cool. Why is it such a cushy gig? I don't understand.
You don't have to be here from the start. Everything magically opens, and then you just gotta be here and make sure everybody's got the thing. And the first person that's here, you give them the prize money, and then I get to go fuck off. And anybody else that shows up after that, they're shit out of luck.
Have you given away the prize yet?
No, sir. Let's take a look at
Well,
what you
have
brought.
I got something to show you? I show him all the shit we just went through.
I'm protective as fuck over my egg.
Well, yeah, you're a mother. You're a new mother.
So I'm going to hold the egg out, but I'm not going to let this fool touch it.
He can't let. It's his egg.
He goes, it was just laid?
Oh, yeah.
I'll let him press his cheek up against it to see how warm it is.
It's a dragon egg. It's going to burn him.
Ah! Oh my god, it is freshly laid.
Right out of your cloaca.
He's got a big old dragon egg mark on the side of his face now, burned in, etched forever.
Does he wear it with pride?
He reaches down and he packs some snow against it, and he goes, yep, that sure is a freshly laid egg.
Freshly fertilized, too.
He goes, wow, everything looks to be in order. Here's your prize money. And he hands over a sack of 300 gold pieces.
300, not bad. I'll take it.
The joys of motherhood are enough for me. You can keep it.
I was gonna give you the better half of the split.
No, I got the better half of the split.
I'm gonna
Go ahead. How much?
Parents.
Oh no!
You hear footsteps running up from behind you. You wheel round and you see Hammy Hamilton, the guy that shoulder checked your new friend Bodie. And he goes, I got everything. And he pushes past you both and shoves everything into the hands of the guy to check over everything. The guy looks at him and goes, I'm sorry, you're a hair too late. These gentlemen already won the prize money. He glares at you and he goes, I saw you guys earlier. You guys were talking to my sworn enemy. He pushes past you, all frustrated and big-shouldered.
Big-shouldered.
You hear, oh man, looks like you got on his bad side too. And you turn and you see Bodie there.
Where did you come from?
From my mother. And he high-fives you.
Oh, and I high-five him back, not really picking up on what I'm high-fiving about.
And as you pull your hand back, your hand kind of smells like poo.
Oh, God, I got stink-palmed?
You got stink-palmed.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I'm just over here to actually give you guys orchestra seating passes to a gig I got later on tonight.
What kind of gig?
But it's the stage production we got later on for between 7 and 8 o'clock tonight.
I don't know. 7's kind of late.
It's okay. They're reserved passes. If you show up, great. If I see you, great. If not, I understand.
All right. Well, I'll hold on to these passes, and I appreciate you giving them to me, but I don't appreciate the stink palms, so we'll see if we show up. We'll see.
I do that to all my buddies. It's good natured. Term of endearment.
Say.
If I wipe my shit on you, you know we're friends.
That's like what monkeys do.
So no hard feelings about the shit smear?
I'll let it slide this time.
Just like a piece of poo off your palm. All right, talk to you guys later.
Take it easy, Bodie.
Did you want to go back to your archery really quick and see if you won?
I do.
You see somebody stepping up to the podium right now, and luckily, it is Sergeant Teese.
Oh, good. It's Sergeant Quiche.
She waves at you and she goes, hello, fellas.
Hello, egg pie lady. The egg pie of the City Watch.
And my hellos are spelled with a U.
I figured as much.
She says, today we have had more people attend the archery contest than we have ever had in previous years. Coming in first place with 270 points is my very good friend Osgood the Ugly over there. Osgood, get up here.
I won? Are you telling me that I won?
You won. You did it.
Why am I being surprised? I knew I would win.
Well, here you go. Here is the prize money of 250 gold pieces.
250 gold pieces? My goodness. I want, before I take this prize money, which I will be taking this prize money, I want to first dedicate my victory to my good friend Bitt over there. We just found out that Bitt is he is going to be a mother. He's going to be a mother and a father. Can we have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen?
I hold my egg up like the Triforce.
So this one's for you, Bitt. This is for you. That baby is never going to go hungry. But I scored 270 points. I think I should get 270 gold pieces.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's a natural 20 plus 9. I rolled a 29. Don't tell me that I don't get my 270.
Sergeant Teeth looks at you and she's like, I mean, that's kind of a good point, but this money this money comes from the treasury. You know what? Here, this little ingot that I got right here, this has to be worth at least 20 gold pieces.
I'll take it. What kind of ingot is it?
It's a gold ingot. I wonder what I should name this thing.
The egg?
What's in the egg? I guess I could name the egg, too. I could name the shell.
What are you going to name the shell?
Shelly. Oh, hey, look at here. It's noon, people.
Oh my god, noon. It's time for another feast.
You find your way over towards one of the many lunch lines that snake their way through the main square, and you see the midday feast consists of broiled salmon and potatoes.
I'm shoving the whole potatoes in my face as we make our way closer and closer to our seats.
Okay, you find your seat, and you kick back, and you start munching. And the broiled salmon is very delicious, and the potatoes are well cooked. It's a tasty meal. It compliments to the chef, as it were.
Hey, Bitt, did you see there's the chili cook-off is in a half hour?
As you two are goofing around, a thin man and a fat man run up and hide behind you two. Seconds later, a god comes trotting by, and he runs off. The two men say, "Oh, thanks. You guys are lifesavers."
We didn't do anything.
You guys blocked us from the fives.
See, I was trying to come up with a name that you would use. La Fives is the last one I would have thought of, but it's perfect.
It's so low effort. All of it is so low effort.
Who's La Fives?
He's a local god with a hard-on for punishing us, is who he is.
You don't know who La Fives is? This guy doesn't know who La Fives is.
Bodhi starts to approach you guys. He goes, "Oh, I see you guys met Jason and Quiet Robert."
I suppose we have.
Anyway, they end up taking off.
Bye, Jason and Quiet Robert.
Just all these people entering and leaving our lives.
Yeah, they come, they go. I'm sure they'll show up again when we get to that stage production at the end, but we'll see.
I'm not satisfied. I'll tell you this. I'm not satisfied with this movie recreation here, Louise.
Louise is just upset that he wasn't in this one.
Okay, so you guys, have you finished eating?
Yeah, I think I've had enough of my fill of potatoes.
Okay, so you guys finish up your food, and did you finish everything, Dibble, or do you need a doggy bag?
I think I'd like a doggy bag. I didn't finish up my salmon. I just ate all the potato.
Okay, so the serving wench comes over and she gives you a doggy bag.
Okay, I stop the serving wench before she walks away.
What do you need, sugar?
Are you okay with them calling you a wench like that?
I call myself a wench.
That's you choose to call yourself a wench?
I'm the serving wench here. I'm the best one there is.
You don't feel like you're pressured by a patriarchal society to refer to yourself as a wench?
No, I feel pressured by a halfling trying to dictate what I feel comfortable with on a daily basis.
All right. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to help.
Okay, have a good one, sugar.
Goodbye,
I doubted
wench.
that last sugar. I believe with the way she answered your previous question, she doesn't really want to call you sugar.
No, I think she's just a really good serving wench.
Yeah, let's tip her more. Can we tip her big?
Yeah, let's give her a big tip.
I put in 25 gold pieces.
I was gonna suggest 25 gold pieces. So yeah, I'll put in another 25. She'll get herself 50 gold pieces for her trouble. Do we know who is going on when for this Deep Rock 99? Deep Stock?
If you go towards the area, you get to see the marquee. So if you wanted to go check it out, you can go check it out right now.
And the face painting and the chili cook-off they do last pretty long. I think we'll go check out the marquee.
As you approach the main square stage, you begin to faintly hear the sound check of the next scheduled band happening. The marquee lists this year's bands, and they are, in order, the Donnie Matthias Band, Merkin, 11th Sand, Wacky Jester Crew, Cobb, Stupid Dumb Penis, and the headliner, the Crazy Spicy Peppered Beats.
I'm kind of excited to see Stupid Dumb Penis.
Me too.
What time do they come on?
Stupid Dumb Penis comes on between 5:30 and 6:30 tonight.
Okay, we got plenty of time for that. I think then for now I want to go get my face painted.
Okay, as you were looking around at the marquee, you were standing around in kind of like an ankle-deep mud pit, and it smelled suspiciously not like mud. As you try to slosh your way out of the area, you hear the Donnie Matthias Band get on stage, and they immediately apologize for dumping 800 pounds of human waste onto the crowd area earlier while setting up, accidentally on purpose.
Hey, I like that. We get their little thing without having to actually go watch them.
Yeah, and you see Barbara on the side of the stage up next to the Donnie Matthias Band, topless, eating a brownie.
I remember Barbara. Can she get us on stage?
She's got a hell of a rack on her. You'd have to approach the stage.
I don't want to approach the stage.
Making your way beyond the various merchant booths of the open-air market that's been set up, you discover the face painting tent. There's only a small line waiting at the service right now, and before long you're called up next to the available artists. They can paint your face any way you like, and they're the kind of folks that kind of survive off the tips, if you catch my meaning.
So there's no pay? Excellent. I would like to have my face done up like Shaggy Two Dope.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good idea if you're going to be seeing them later. Don't you mean Woolly Three-Weed?
That'll do it. Woolly Three-Weed. I want my face painted like Woolly Three-Weed.
And I would like a kitten. Like I can crawl around on all fours and people will go, oh, look at that big gold cat.
Oh, okay. I think that's a good idea. I think that's exactly what you should do.
I appreciate the support, friend.
Okay, you get your face painted like Woolly Three-Weed, and it looks dead on. It's the most accurate face painting you've ever seen. And he kind of goes, over at the Jaw of Tips.
I think I am going to pass along that gold ingot. I think it's 20 gold.
The face painter's eyes light up, and he goes, "Thank you, sir."
Well, just let everyone know who gives what around here, eh?
You spread the word that Dibble's got the goods.
What of my kitten, sir?
Yeah, the face painter isn't the best. This is kind of his first day on the job, so he tries his best to paint a kitten on your face, but it kind of just looks like a scarred, mutilated face on top of your own face.
If I meow, does it help? Meow. Meow, meow.
Particularly.
No? Okay. Kitties don't have money, sorry.
Let's go check out that chili cook-off. See if they got any extra peppers laying around.
As you guys are walking away over to the chili cook-off, you see the swarthy elf in heavy furs complimenting you on the new face, Osgood.
Leave me alone.
Oh, for sure, buddy.
Fucking weirdo.
As of right now, from now on, you can consider yourself left alone.
I don't believe this guy.
That was sarcasm.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bloodhound's got you sent. I'll be seeing you later.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
You approach the sign-up booth and find Sergeant Teats speaking to the booth attendant. The unusually upbeat Teats sees you and raises an eyebrow in your direction, squealing, "Ah, Osgood Fippin, have you a love of bean-based chefery as well?"
I mean, I like a good chili. I'm more here to taste. I'm not much for cooking it. Are you judging everything? Because we already know you're a poor judge.
I get to... No, well, excuse me. What?
You're a poor judge.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought you said. Just don't expect any special treatment.
I'm not entering the contest.
Just don't expect any special treatment. You have fun, okay?
Don't fucking patronize me.
The lady looks at you guys and says, well, I'm terribly sorry, but there would be only room for one of you if you did want to participate.
Well, I don't want to participate.
I don't have chili skills. So, okay.
Can we have a few peppers?
Is it for my dick? Are the peppers for my dick?
Yes.
That was a weird moment to hesitate on the answer to that. That seems pretty cut and dry.
I'm trying to consider whether or not we want the person that's going to be giving us the peppers to know that that's what the plan is.
Okay, well, no, out of character. It's for my dick, right?
Yes.
Okay, no, I don't need peppers for my dick anymore. I done fertilized an egg, so my nesting impulses are kicking in.
You know what? Then fuck it. I will join this chili cook-off.
Okay, then I'm going to need you to make a couple of checks. So,
okay.
Fippence, take the seat out in the crowd, and Osgood steps up to the kitchen area. I'm going to need you to make an intelligence check to accurately conjure your chili recipe from memory.
It's a 4 plus 2, so 6.
Now I would like you to make an insight check to guess what kind of flavors Teeth would enjoy so you can fine-tune your recipe to a specific palate.
That is a 13 plus 4.
Now I would like you, since this is your wheelhouse, you should really excel at this if barring a natural one. A performance check to prepare the meal itself.
That is a 7 plus 7, so a 14.
So you have an outstanding chili.
Can I go sabotage their chili now?
Yes, you may. You can sabotage up to 2 of the opponent's chilies. Your opponents are Steve Davenstone, Walthea Flannan, and Gilbert Hickson.
Well, I think I gotta sabotage Steve Dave and Fanboy over there.
Okay, so give me 2 sleight of hand checks.
24. Next one, 17, so 23. 24 and 23.
Okay, and how would you like to sabotage them? Those are successes.
I want to shit in one and piss in the other one.
Oh my god, how do you do that sleight of hand?
I take a dump into my own hand. Oof. And I piss into my mouth. And as I walk over, I just casually drop the turd into Steve Dave's chili. And I lean in like I'm going to deeply sniff his chili. And as I do so, I release the urine from inside my mouth into the chili.
God, and just that Defoe face. Now your breath is reeking of urine.
And my hand is all ready now to give my own, my very own stink palms.
It's great. It all works out. You can see out in the crowd the swarthy elf rubbing his tummy past his heavy furs that he's wearing. And he's just looking like, I can't wait to eat some chili.
Should I warn him?
If you want. The bloodhound's got the scent.
I think I will. I think I'm gonna walk over to him and tell him, you might not want to try all the chili.
Why would you say something like that?
I'm just saying that there's a clear-cut winner here, and I don't think you're going to want to try the other ones, aside from the one that is the clear winner.
Well, you see, I'm a vegetarian, so all of these look like they got meat product in them, so I'm not even going to have any. I'm just here to witness the master at work here, Osgood. So you're good to, as the chili is simmering and capturing all the flavors, you can leave your station and come back at 2.
Let's go check out the Midway for a little bit.
Moving through the open-air market, you see off in the distance the telltale signs of a Midway. Feeling the urge to test yourself in challenges of finesse and skill, you gump run over to the nearest ticket booth and demand a roll of the good stuff, baby. The lady at the booth asks you how many tickets you would like and offers you several options.
Well, of course I want 100.
Okay, that would be 60 gold pieces, sir.
What if I told you that I only have 30?
That you only have 30 gold pieces?
Yes.
I'd call you a liar because I saw your tremendous archery skills earlier, and I know you have more than that with the purse that you won.
Well, I only have 30, and I refuse to pay any more.
How about I give you 50?
For 30?
For 30.
55.
50 and my number.
I look her up and down. 57.
What about you, tall, dark, and scaly?
I'll take the 100 tickets for 60. I'm not gonna give you a hard time. You look like you're a hard worker here, and I don't want to bother you. So here's 60 gold pieces.
Thank you so much. Here's your 100 tickets. Not that hard to be a nice gentleman.
Can I talk you down to 100 for 50?
You may not, no.
Can I try?
I don't see how you could do that. It's not like you're some kind of amazing musician or skilled in persuasion or anything. That's the only way through to my heart, so get to stepping.
Well, I mean, I feel like what I'm doing right now is trying to persuade you.
Doesn't seem like it's working.
Oh my god. I'm gonna try and charm her.
Are you gonna blow into some pipes or are you gonna pluck some strings?
I will pluck some strings. I have a dulcimer too. Or the pan flute is the way to go here.
Ooh, I do love a flute.
So I play it to try and get to talk her down from 100 tickets for 60 down to 100 tickets for 50.
Well,
GP.
what kind of music are you playing? What melody is it?
I think today I will play The Feast of the White Faces because I think the people liked it when I sang it when I first showed up.
Okay, you play it and give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion check. That is a 19 plus 9, so 28.
You see that your music has lulled her into a closed eye swaying dance to the melody.
Can I just take all of the tickets and run?
Slide a hand check.
That is a 8. I rolled an 8. I rolled an 8 on my sleight of hand check.
Plus, what's your skill?
No. I rolled a 2.
She goes, "Excuse me, sir."
So I apologize. I was trying to steal from you. So we decided on 100 tickets for 40.
I guess that's what we said.
Here's your 40 gold pieces, my dear.
Thank you. And she gives you 30 tickets.
No, 100.
She goes, "Next,
No. Where are the rest of my tickets?
next."
No, you need to give me the rest of my tickets that we agreed on. Can I speak to your manager, please?
Sure, he's running the admissions booth up front. He's Cockwood Hard Dick.
Can you get him over here for me?
There's no communication device like that.
Well, can you go over there and get him and bring him back here?
Sure, I'll leave my station here. Yeah, you want me fired? No, I'm not doing that.
Well, I need to speak with the manager, or you need to give me all my tickets.
Go speak with the manager then, sir.
No, I need you to bring the manager to me.
That's
This
not
is
how
basic
works.
customer service.
If you want to
This is-
speak to the manager, go speak to the manager. I
This is
facilitated
basic
the
customer
location
service.
of the manager, and now you can go see him. Next.
Yes, but I need you,
Thank you
to
for the
bring the
tickets,
manager
ticket
to me.
lady. You're so
I need-
nice.
Well, shit.
You can see from using your observational skills that are located inside of your eyeball sockets. You see that there's the old school game of trying to throw a ball at a bottle tower. The balloon pop game with dots. High striker, which is kind of like a test your strength thing with a mallet. And you see that there is also a Ferris wheel, a fortune teller, and a free fall event.
What's a free fall event?
It is 2 portals that are opened, and you leap into it, and you fall infinitely, and when you throw up, that's when we stop the timer and pull you out.
Okay, I want to try that. How much is that?
Free fall is 5 tickets.
I will try to free fall for 5 tickets.
Okay, the charity mages show up, and they create little portals, and they say, go ahead and jump on through whenever you're ready, sir.
All right, I jump right in.
Okay, so what you're going to give me is Constitution saving throws. The current top faller clocks in at 4 drops, and you see a recognizable name of Hammy Hamilton.
Oh, that motherfucker. Okay, so Constitution checks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here's number
It
1.
really turns your stomach.
It's 11 plus 3, so 14.
You fall again.
Okay.
Make another one.
That is a 1 plus 3, so that was a natural 1.
Do you have a lucky thing? You got like halfling luck, right?
All right, well, I'm going to re-roll that one. That is a 5 plus 3. That's an 8.
Does that even help?
No, you make it at 2 passes, and you vomit.
Oh, God. I made 2 passes and then vomited.
Yeah, they pull you on out, and then one of the mages shoves something into the palm of your hand and pushes you off to the side and says, next.
Okay. Well, I slowly step away and I check what was just shoved in my hand.
You see it as a small device that has magically created an image of the path number and you blowing chunks. It's placed in a small device you can hold up to the light and peer into, and you see the picture of yourself vomiting.
I like that. I like having this.
And as you look over, you get to see that the top faller, Hammy Hamilton's picture, is he's super smiling and happily blowing chunks all over old Toothy.
Wait, she was standing off to the side and got vomit thrown on her?
All over her. That's requiring yet another wardrobe change.
I want to try. I'll put 5
All
tickets
right.
in.
13 plus 4. What is that, 17? Okay, that's 1 pass. Do it again.
That's 6 plus 4 is 10.
That's 2 passes. Go again.
5 plus 4, 9.
You made 3 passes and started vomiting everywhere. There's broiled fish everywhere.
I think I'm going to try free fall again.
Okay, cash in 5 more tickets.
I hand over those tickets.
Jump on in.
It's 11 plus 3.
You made 1
So
pass.
14. 12 plus 3, 15.
You made it a second one.
14 plus 3.
Oh my God, you're getting up there. Do it again.
17. 17 plus 3. It's a 20.
You're tied. You're tied with Hammy.
13 plus 3. That's a 16.
You've done it. You've beaten Hammy. Let's go for the world record.
14 plus 3.
One more and you beat world record.
That's an 18 plus 3.
You got the world record for free fall.
There's an 8 plus 3. So 11.
Keep going.
6 plus 3. That's a 9.
You vomit. It's vile. It's almost dust coming out of you after the first round you did, but
I fall more than anyone else.
you fell the most freely of everybody in the history of free fall. And you get not only put up on the leaderboard, your picture of you vomiting stomach bile everywhere is proudly placed up there. It looks like you're giving a double thumbs up in one of your mid-fall poses. As you walk away from the free fall event, you see that there's a leftover ticket rewards booth that's stocked with items that you can go ahead and cash in if you find that you're done in the midway at any point.
Okay. What do they have in that ticket booth? Well, I only got 30 tickets. I think I want to get myself 2 of them Beef Boy cap flags.
Okay, you can jam 10 tickets into the machine.
I jam 10 tickets into the machine.
Okay, you get 2 Beef Boy cat flags.
Oh no, I hand one to you. So you're a Beef Boy too.
We're Beef Boys together. Thank you, sir.
Beef Boys for life.
You know, Gorko's gonna feel left out.
I mean, if you're so concerned about it, maybe you should get him a Beef Boy cap flag.
You know what? If I'm so concerned about it, I'm gonna journal entry it.
Have at it.
Dibble refused to give Gorkoh a Beef Boy cap flag. Done.
Okay.
I think we should try that high striker.
Yeah, I think that's a good one for you. I think you'll win.
Okay, that's going to be 2 tickets per swing.
That's fair.
What you got to do is give me a strength check, athletics based if you got it, Vista.
Yeah, I'm an expert at athletics. I get +9.
That's 6 plus 9. That's 15. You slam the hammer down on the target, and the little thing runs up halfway and does not hit the bell.
That's embarrassing. I'm gonna give 2 more tickets.
Yeah, what did you went to go swing it and both of your wrists broke?
That's a 3 plus 9.
Yeah, it goes halfway up and doesn't hit the bell.
Jesus Christ, Bit. What the fuck?
Do you want to go? You try it. You're Mr. Gavel.
How many tickets is it?
It's 2 tickets per swing.
11, so I rolled a 12.
It goes halfway up and does not strike the bell.
I mean, considering that yours went halfway up, on a swing, and mine also went halfway up on a swing. I'd say we're pretty even there.
That makes me think this is rigged.
I've been waiting for us to call shenanigans all day.
You know what? Fuck it. No, hang on. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try it again. 2 more tickets. 8 plus 9. That's 17.
It goes halfway up and nothing happens.
It's fucking rigged.
I'm not happy.
This is 100% rigged.
Happy.
I wanna talk to the manager. I want to talk to him right now.
It's a freestanding machine. It's not. It dispenses awards, but there's nobody manning this booth.
Okay. Can I examine the booth and see if there's anything noticeable that might be preventing it from doling out wins?
Yes, you can go ahead and try to make a perception check. Actually, give me investigation. Investigation.
Yeah, it's the same thing. 13 plus 3, that's a 16.
Okay, you actually see that there's a little bit of like an acorn stuck underneath the target.
Shenanigans.
You want to try to dislodge that puppy?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and dislodge it.
Prong is the sound it makes.
It said prong.
It said prong, yeah.
Okay. Let's try again. I'll try first, and if I can't get it, then you try, and then we'll know for sure. Okay, I'm gonna take a swing. 16.
It goes up and it pings.
Oh, you see this?
From the little prize dispenser, you hear something clink down at the bottom.
I reach in and pull it out.
You see it is a commemorative pin with a snow-frosted cookie motif that says, "I proved I'm a tough cookie at Midwinter 99.
I pocket this pin.
That's a nice pin, Dibble.
Why don't you try and win one?
2 more tickets. 18 plus 9.
That's 27.
It flies up the pole and pings on the bell.
You'd think 18 plus 9 would fucking like send it right through the bell.
You hear 2 clinks.
All right, I reach in and I put my hands on whatever's in there.
What you see is a commemorative pin that Dibble got, and you also get a gray souvenir hat topped with a stuffed likeness of Lerol Silverhand's Blue Griffin, and the hat proudly reads, "Beef Boy."
Oh, but that's where the flag goes. The Beef Boy flag.
The Beef Boy flag,
Goes in the hat.
Is it like a little baseball cap?
Like a trucker cap, like a little baseball cap, but around on each side of the brim, there's little spots there for flags.
Now I'm thinking I'm going to do a balloon pop or fortune teller. I think I'd rather do fortune teller.
Yeah, I think fortune teller sounds more fun. As long as I can go in there with you and not have to pay.
You got me the Beef Boy flag, so I'll get you your fortune read. How's that?
Sounds good. Can I guess how many nipples this fortune teller's going to have?
You sit down with the fortune teller, and she looks very, very attractive, and she says, "You need to help me get in tune with the mystic arts by opening yourself up to me so I could read you properly. So what I want you to do is make an arcana check."
Let's see, we got a 10 plus 3, so 13.
The fortune teller activates her crystal ball focus, and you join hands together as she begins her reading. The fortune teller gets into her zone, and she starts to go, and she tells you what you last ate. Potatoes. She goes, and grabs your hands even firmer this time. She says you can find something very special if you visit the Ferris wheel directly after this meeting. She grabs your hand even stronger this time and goes, She tells you you're also both wanted men in Neverwinter, and a large female is currently hunting you. She grabs your hand even more firmly this time. She says somebody that you recently met has been deceiving you, and that their intentions are unclear. And she releases her grasp, and she falls over, gasping for air. She goes, "God, that was a good one. Felt that through all 3 of my nipples."
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. So someone close to us has been deceiving us. Someone that we recently met, right?
Yeah. I don't know how recently, though.
So are you boys going to go visit the Ferris wheel like the fortune teller told you?
Yeah, I think we will. I just hope it's not Gorkoh that's deceiving us. I don't think he's capable of deception.
That's true. Because he's not too bright.
Not too bright at all. So we should go to the Ferris wheel, but we should be at the ready.
I'll like get my fire breath gurgling in my bowels, so in case I need to unleash it.
I'll keep my loot out.
Okay, so you approach the Ferris wheel. You see that it's 4 tickets per ride, and here you get to observe Waterdeep from a breathtaking height. A very romantic spot to take a potential moist toll, if you will.
How many tickets?
4 tickets.
4 tickets. All right. Well, I guess I'm definitely gonna go. You want to come with me?
Yeah, I want to check out what's in here. If the lady says we'll find something special or something, I want to check it out.
All right.
So
Hand over your 4 tickets, Pally.
Yeah, you approach the ticket taker guy, and he's currently being hassled by some asshole that looks like Jimmy Fallon.
Who's that dude?
He turns around and snaps at you like, "What the fuck are you looking at? This ride is not thrilling enough. Make it more thrilling."
I mean, it's a Ferris wheel.
Can I non-violently remove him from the situation? Like, just if he's like Jimmy Fallon, he's a twerp. I could just pluck him up.
Just pick him up and set him aside.
Yeah, it's not. I'm doing the ticket taker a favor here.
Yeah, I don't see. As long as you don't drop him directly on his head like you did last session, and give people concussions, yeah, you can do that.
I guess that's up to the the die roll now.
No, you just pick him up and you move him aside. He goes, "Hey, what's the big idea? What are you? Put me down!" So you acquiesce and you put him down, and he doesn't have any head injuries, so you did it. So you pass your tickets to the ticket taker, and he lets you through. You sit down in the cart, and as you sit down, Dibble, your foot bumps up against something.
I checked to see what that was.
You see, it is a rectangular pouch with a zipper attachment.
So it has a zipper on it?
That's what a zipper attachment is to me.
Okay, well, I carefully unzip it.
You see a set of weaver tools.
For weaving?
For tailoring and weaving and sewing, yes. But you can sense a little bit of a magical bend to this item. The ride has begun to bring you up to the top, by the way, gentlemen.
Okay. So I guess I'll hold on to this then.
Yeah, your charmed threadery is now in your inventory.
Alright, cool. Charmed threadery.
So yeah, you're approaching 2 o'clock right now, so that's when the chili cook-off is supposed to be judged.
Is there anything else that you would like to do?
I buy one of everything from the ticket trade-in booth.
Except the spell?
Shit, yeah, except for the spell.
Okay, you
can always buy more tickets to cover that spell, too.
I have a kid to think about.
Well, not yet.
Life begins at...
Exception.
Okay, so you go back to the chili cook-off, and Sergeant Teeth is just about to start digging in as you arrive. Teeth goes over to Steve Davenstone's chili, and she tastes it, and she has a very sour look on her face. She is not pleased with what's going on. She goes, This tastes awful. What did you put in here?" And the tall man with the weak chin, he starts to bumble around. He's like, I maybe I put some of this and some of that in there. I don't know. Please just give me a good score. She goes and tastes the second person's chili, who's a little troll-looking fella. And she scrunches her nose up even worse at this one. She goes, "Oh my God, your chilies are tasting like piss and shit. What's even going on here?" So she goes to the third person's chili, and it's Gilbert Hickson's chili. And she tastes it. And she has a pleasant look on her face. She goes, finally a normal tasting chili. And she puts 3 stickers onto Gilbert's, and she puts 1 sticker on each of Steve Davenstone's and Walter Flannan's chilies. And she comes to you. She goes, "Please, Osgood, deliver me from this chili hell that I have found myself in." And she dips her comedically oversized wooden spoon into your chili. And she takes a tiny, tiny sip. And her eyes light up.
It's good, right?
It's tasty. It is the tastiest. She goes, I have to say, this is the best chili that I've ever had in my entire life. Much to the chagrin of the other 3 contestants. And you see,
well, I'm okay with them being upset.
You see the swarthy elf in heavy furs out in the audience giving you the sarcastic thumbs up.
I lean over to Quiche Lady and I say, "See, you can be a good judge if you really try."
She actually doesn't hear you because she's enthralled and in throes of orgasmic delight over the chili that you've prepared.
Jesus Christ, what did I put in the chili?
You know what you put in there? Love.
Love, yeah. It's the secret ingredient.
So you get the blue ribbon, the #1 chili cook-off ribbon in the entire planet of Toril.
The whole planet, huh?
Yeah, that's how smug the Waterdavians are.
Okay. I mean, they are who we thought they were.
So you fellas are trying to make your way over to the rock concert, correct?
The what is it? What's the name of the rock concert? Deep Stock?
It's Deep Stock 99.
Deep Stock 99. Yeah, because the year is 1499. I get it.
It's been many decades since the original Deep Stock. As we're walking to the location, to the venue, as it were, I'm perusing the itinerary, the little pamphlet that Dibble was given. Yeah. And I see that we are right smack dab in the anus of the time frame to be going over and doing a fighting contest.
I did notice that, yes.
So Bitt goes, Dibble, 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 legal fighting, Dibble, Dibble.
So you want to go fight? I'm good. I guess I am good to go.
The deep, raw slapping sound of sweaty man beef repeatedly colliding together is only dominated by the pungent scent of warrior musk that hangs heavy in the air. It's all blatantly very heterosexual stuff here, people. Come on.
Why is so much emphasis on man meat and beef slapping when it comes to any of this stuff?
I got some notes from the fans that I wasn't descriptive enough in my intros.
Well, I need to know which fans are telling you this so I can...
which ones are telling you more warrior musk that needs to hang in here?
Who was begging for warrior musk?
You see that there's a man in blackened leather holding a whip and a ball gag.
Why is he holding the ball gag?
I know, is it a threat? He turns to you and says, "You boys here for some wrestling?" A man in heavy armor strides up and kicks the man in leather away, stating, "Hey, I told you stop harassing the other contestants, Jeremy." And he chases the fellow off. He then picks up the whip and ball gag and says, "So, you boys here for some wrestling?"
I mean, I suppose we are, if that's what's going on today. Who's the ball gag for?
Who do you want it to be for?
I don't... This is making me uncomfortable.
You're the one asking the weird questions.
So the rules are very simple for this event. You are supposed to be getting inside of a ring, and we send jobbers. Jobber after jobber after jobber after you. And you have to eliminate them from the ring in an over-the-top rope style elimination.
What's a jobber?
It's somebody that does the job.
What job?
The job.
What?
I think I know what he's talking about, Dibble. I think he's speaking carny at us.
So this fighting tournament is predetermined?
No, it's not.
Okay, I guess that's...
Okay, so for every person you eliminate from the ring, you earn a point. At 4 p.m., you can come on back and check out the leaderboard and get involved in the ceremony, the award ceremony. Who is participating?
I know I am.
I think I'll join in. Is there a price?
There's no price for you boys. You guys have that fancy little
oh, that's right.
Stamp.
You're right. Yeah, I'll join in.
Let's go ahead and have you, Dibble, start. Why don't you go ahead and get in the ring and see all the jobbers lining up to take you on, you little greenhorn, you. Okay. Let me know when you're ready for your first assailant.
Okay, I'm ready.
Assailant. Okay.
I mean, that is kind of what it is. I'm okay with that that wordage, that verbiage.
Make opposed athletics checks.
Okay, so that's a 12 plus 1. You said athletic, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 13.
The jobber has a 16. You get sent over. Go ahead and give me a dex save.
What's my dex is plus 4? 18.
You succeed. You hang on. So you go ahead and slide underneath the bottom rope and come back in. Opposed strength checks.
3.
That's 13 for this individual. You go bent over the top rope again.
14 deck save. No, 15, excuse me.
Oh, you barely make it out alive. Are we being cast down into fire or lava?
I mean, but it's a medieval tournament, so I would assume that the padding is horse shit.
Yeah, hay, stuck together horse shit. Yeah, it's not pretty.
No. God, they are just this entire ring full of jobbers they spot a halfling and they're like, we're gonna toss this midget over the top. It's a 13.
That's a 5. You send this Jabba over the top.
Fuck yeah.
He does not get to hang on to the rope. He goes careening into the shit below.
I toss the first person over the top. That should count for something.
You get a point. You get 1 point, mister.
No, it should count for something better.
I mean, you took 3 tries to do it, so. Okay, so here comes the next assailant. Make a post strength check.
7.
That's a 10. You get sent over the top once more. Make a dexterity save.
That is 11.
You slam down into the sit below with 1 point.
Hey, I tossed one guy over the top.
That was a good showing, boss.
I think that I did pretty well there.
You didn't try a super kick, but I approve of the attempts that you made.
Was I allowed to try super kick? I thought all I could do was tie up and toss.
That's what I said, but nobody said that you can't, assault somebody that's coming after you.
Okay. Now, this is a battle royale match, so I don't necessarily have to leave. I'm out of the match, but I don't necessarily have to leave, right?
And legally, you're my manager, so whenever I'm up, you're good to be out there, so.
Exactly. I need to be here still, so.
So yeah, you're up, Bitt.
All right. Bring me some snacks. I'm ready to eat. Opposed strength checks. I rolled a natural 1.
Come on.
I got because this is athletics, I have +9. So technically that's a 10. You didn't say there was no rule set out for a natural 1 or a natural 20 here.
No, he didn't specify.
Let's see what they get. That's a 15. Alright, so a dex save? Yes. 8 plus 3. Is that 11?
It's 11.
That's 11. Yeah, you hang on. You get back in. You're furious. You're furious because you're just getting showed up. I purposely sent in a halfling to come after you, so you just got thrown out by a halfling.
Can I try to throw some Japanese salt in that halfling's eye?
Do you have Japanese salt?
I don't.
Do you have it
in my inventory? That doesn't matter. I do have horseshit that I can pick up off the ground, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I would allow it if you flung some horsey poo.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss some horseshit at that halfling that just tried to throw Bitt over the top.
Give me a dex check.
Oh, it was a 20.
You bullseye the halfling right in the face.
Does it it just smacks right into his face and now he's stuck and he can't see, right?
Yeah, like a cow pie. There's hay sticking out, there's grass. It's weird. He's like,
some
of it got into his mouth.
Yeah, I would say that if Bitt were to turn and try and toss him immediately, that he should get a...
Since he's blind, you could just grab him and throw him. So we'll just say he's getting sent over the top, but he does get a dex save with disadvantage because he can't see the rope.
Yeah, so you get the advantage. You don't have to do the strength check, but he gets the... Okay, I like that.
Okay, that's a 9.
Approve. I approve, DM.
He slams down right next to you, Dibble.
I stand over top of him, and I throw my finger right into his face, and I laugh uproariously at him.
The halfling wipes the shit out from his face, and he goes, "What's the big idea? Throwing poo. Nobody said you could throw poo."
I continue to laugh, and I want to cast hideous laughter on him.
Okay, send me the next one. I'm ready. My body.
Wait, does that count as casting hideous laughter? Do I have to take up a slot?
Yes.
Okay, took the slot.
So as your body glistens, Bitt, the next challenger comes towards you and tries to assail you. I got a 7.
plus 9. What is that? That's 16?
Yeah.
The other guy's got a 4. So he goes over the top. Let's make it
Now,
save.
before he goes over the top, before his deck save, can I jump up and pull the ropes down? The top rope down?
Sure, go ahead. That'll give him disadvantage. Go ahead and make a strength check to pull the ropes.
15.
You do it. He gets disadvantage on his roll. So let's see.
Yeah.
That second one was an 8. So yeah, he's definitely over the top, as it were. So that's 2 points for me.
I reach up and high five you because we're a wrestling team.
I trepidatiously high five you back, and I make sure you don't gain wrist control.
You don't need to worry about me trying to pull you out.
So, okay, here comes your third assailant. Is there any interference you want to leverage here, Dibble?
No, I'm gonna turn around and like do my heel thing at the crowd. Do a little bard dance at the crowd.
They've never seen anybody throw poo before at one of these events.
Really? Never? Like the ground is literally covered in shit, and they've never seen someone throw shit at someone?
Okay, so this is the third guy. Go ahead and try locking up with him while Dibble fires up the crowd. Okay, mine was 11 plus 9 with my athletics, so 20. Okay, his was 5. He gets sent over too. He hangs on, though. Super kick party! Okay, I got this. I don't got this. No, that was 12 plus 7. So that's not 19? I slapped my thigh for good measure.
Now, what do I got to do to hit that cutter?
Dex check.
That's a 1. But my dex is 4 because you said no crits, so that is a 5 technically.
Oh, and you have lucky. You could re-roll your
Oh, let's go. That's a 5, so a 9.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough to do it. You cut that thumbitch. That had to have popped the crowd, right? Like a super kick into it.
Now I jump up and I self high five myself and give him a big old DDP diamond, big diamond crotch thrust.
I run circles in the ring and then I crawl on the ground and I start woofing like Rick Steiner.
Is there a commentary table anywhere around this ring?
There's tables nearby. You can pull one up.
No, I don't want that. I wanted a commentary table. But if there's no commentary
tables, unfortunately, that's too much work for me. There is a soapbox that you can stand on.
Is it a box full of soap?
You can check.
Yeah, I want to check and see if that box is full of soap.
You check and you see that it is a box full of Japanese salt.
Oh shit! I pocket as much Japanese salt as I can pocket.
So I imagine you're packing like 20 pounds extra salt on your body now.
Just struggling to walk.
Here comes number 5. That was a 13 plus 9. I don't know how to do maths on that one. No, that would be a 22, right?
Yes, it would.
And this other crackerjack over here just rolled an 8, so he goes sent over the top.
While he is about to hit the ground, I want to blow some Japanese salt in his face.
Okay, that happens. You don't have to roll for it. That's a pretty easy task to accomplish.
All right, I dig it.
He actually hangs on to the ropes with his deck save, but you still blast him with the salt. I'm just gonna give him an elbow right to the jaw, since he's potentially grabbing at his eyes in pain from the salt.
Now, is this a regular elbow or is this a Judas effect?
Oh, I'll do the Judas effect. The bit effect. It's got a lovely ring to it, doesn't it? 8 plus 7. That's 15.
15.
That absolutely hits. He gets sent over and lands into the sit next to Dibble. I rolled a 16. 16 plus 9. That's a 2 that he rolled, so he gets sent over the top. And that's a 4 that he rolled. Number 6, baby.
Let's see. He went over the top. Is he all the way to the ground?
He's pulling poop out of his pads that he's wearing. Yes, he's on.
I want to go over there and help him pull the poop out of his pads for a second. Like he's got some poop under his knee pads, whatever. I go over there and I'm helping him dig the poop out, like telling him, "Oh, it's okay. You put up a good fight there," and I'm pulling the poop out of his pads, right? And after I get a nice big handful of that poop, I mush it right in his fucking face.
The crowd is just, they have gone apeshit. They've seen 2 people eat shit today,
I mean, did he eat it? I guess if I shoved it in his face, it's bound to have gotten some in his mouth, right?
I mean, and is he like the gold Bruce Lee clones? you just mush it inside anywhere near their face and they just start eating it. That's interesting. Here comes your 7th assailant. He rolled another 5. Oh my god, that's terrible for me. And I rolled an 18. 18 plus 9. It's 27. So you send him over, and he needs to make a deck save. Which he actually does. He's 13, so he grabs the rope.
Can I do a spinning back kick to knock his feet out from under, like a jumping, spinning back kick to kick his feet out from under him?
That sounds wonderful. Go ahead and dex check.
It's 12 plus 4, so 16.
Yes, you do it. His legs go buckling out from underneath him and he falls backwards. He lands on his neck, though. He does not look good. This is number 8. This is number 8. I rolled a 19 plus 9. He rolled an 18 plus 1. So he still gets sent over. This is the most competitive one that you've had yet, aside from the one that sent you over the top that bit. He rolled a 17, so he grabs onto the rope with both feet.
Like he's hanging on with his feet? I don't understand. I don't get what you're going for. I would have thought like monkey feet at the least.
No, this guy's got dinosaur feet that can grip onto ropes.
Does he have at least a third toe in the back so it can actually wrap it? Or is he just pressing his feet together against the ropes?
No, it's all toe curls. He's like a bat.
So he's hanging face down. He's hanging by his feet face down.
He's laying on his back against the apron.
Okay, so can I, is he low enough to where I can try and fart in his face?
Whatever you want.
I just want to get down right in his face and tell him he's not going to be able to hold on. There's nothing you can do. You're not going to be able to hold on.
You're just trying to get in his head?
Yeah.
He boops your nose.
He boops it?
He boops it. And he starts to pull himself back up. He starts doing like an Abby crunch.
I turn to the crowd and kind of laugh as I touch my nose because it just been booped. And as he's doing his ab crunch and trying to pull himself up over, I spank him.
The crowd goes, ooh. So he looks at you and he points. He gives you a you point.
Did he get back in the ring?
He's on the apron. You've distracted him completely.
Okay, so he's turned and facing me. So this is I'm just gonna keep jaw jacking at him until Bitt figures out how he's gonna get this gentleman over the top rope.
Do I have time to go run and grab number 9 that's coming and throw him, like do 2 birds with 1 stone kind of thing? You probably have enough time to go run and grab number 9. He's getting fitted for his mouthpiece, so he's distracted too. You could probably just pick him up. I pick him up into a Death Valley driver position, so I could just dump him on the other guy and knock them both out. And they both go careening over the top, and they start to fight each other. They go, "What's the big idea knocking me off?" He's like, I wasn't even supposed to be in there yet. Don't yell at me. So they start throwing blows. And then they start making out passionately.
I turn and look at the crowd and do the old Bobby Heenan tap the forehead, tap the temple thing.
This was you.
This was my plan the whole time.
Okay, so there's only 1 more left. So I have 6 plus 9, 15. And they rolled a 14, so they get sent over and they grab the rope. All right, I think I'm just going to do a super kick party again. Try to
super kick party.
Finish it off.
Can you do a super kick party by yourself?
Well, I mean, you're here.
Yes, I am. I can go for a super kick, but the problem is I'm fucking 3 feet tall.
True, but if you hit somebody with a cutter on the way down, could you time it to where you hit him with a super kick too? Can we?
Yeah.
Can you super kick him back up into my super, like a third super kick?
Oh, and just keep doing it back and forth, just concussion after concussion after concussion.
11 plus 7. That hit. You super kick him down. Dibble, super kick him back up.
Is this Dex?
Since it's falling, sure. I don't care anymore.
That's a 20.
You super kick him back up. That's a 19 plus 9. Or no, plus 7. Okay, yeah, you send him back down to Dibble.
That is a 15 plus 4, so 19, baby.
He's back up to you, Bitt. That's 16 plus 7. Send them on right back down to Dibble.
And 19 plus 4.
13 plus 7. Send them back down to Dibble.
That's 20 plus 4.
Oh my god, you get sent back up. That's 9 plus 7. Oh god, he gets sent back down to Dibble.
18 plus 4.
He gets sent back up to Bit. 17 plus 7.
14 plus 4.
You sent back up to Bit. Hit him again, boys. Oh, that's a natural 20. His head comes off. Oh! What is this, karate fighters? So he's headless? Yes, he's without head. The arena has fallen into a husk. While they were into the barbaric nature of this, they did not anticipate a decapitation. Especially on this midwinter celebration. There's blood strewn across the snow.
We were just, we were fighting within the rules.
I run over to the soapbox that had the Japanese salt in it, and I get up there and I go, "This is what happens when you fuck with Team Shrickhouse."
I take some of my Japanese salt that I took, I go and stand in front of you, and I toss it up in the air like LeBron James before a basketball game.
From behind you, I do the crotch chop, telling everybody to suck it and where to put their face to suck it.
I do the Shawn Michaels groping the balls and sucking the shaft mime.
A pair of amazingly poor winners.
Hey, we're heels.
We're finally doing it, buddy. We're finally becoming a good wrestling pair. I didn't miss kicks.
I didn't miss kicks either.
This is amazing.
Surprisingly. Like that, is that going to turn into our signature move for future wrestling campaigns?
That was tedious and bizarre. But you have topped the score. You have 10 eliminations. So congratulations. You have topped the chart. You're number 1 and number 2.
Hell of a team.
So if you want to come back at close to 4 p.m., you can take place in the award ceremony and see what special magical item is available to be grasped in your hands if you are the winner. Now,
Excellent.
What happens if somebody else has done a tie? Do we have a tiebreaker? Yeah, there's a tiebreaker round if somebody's tied with you. Okay.
And that'll be around the same time as the award ceremony.
Yeah, that would be if there's a tie, it'll happen right before the award ceremony, so we know who to award the prize to.
Excellent.
Good,
Hey,
actually.
Bit, you want to go check out some live music?
Yes, I would love to check out live music. Who's playing? Is it 11 Sand?
Are we in time to hit the end of their show?
Yes, actually, they're playing their third encore right now because they're just so fucking professional.
Third encore. They're gonna take up the next person's time slot.
As you contemplate where to go inside the venue and where to make your way to experience the music festival that is Deep Stock 99, there's a mass of Waterdevians from behind you that have arrived in face paint that looks much like yours, Dibble. And they're ready to see the Wacky Jester crew next. And you get caught in a massive wave of humans. Go ahead and give me a deck save.
A deck save? 5 plus 4.
So that's a 9.
That's a 9.
You do not make it.
I'm getting trampled by juggalos.
Instead of getting trampled downward, you get flipped up into the crowd. So now you're on top of the crowd surfing on juggalos.
All right. Can I throw up a WC Wicked Clown hand sign?
Wicked Jesters?
Yeah, got to make it a J. Wicked Jesters.
Is it Jestalos?
Jestalos.
So they're here, and they actually don't mind 11th Sand. They like the groove that they're putting down. And he's got that growly, aggressive voice that the kids seem to love these days. These Waterdavian kids.
They're all
stop
about it.
saying Waterdavian. You could say
I know,
Waterdeep.
It's fucking annoying. Is that even the proper way to say it?
You can look it up. Whenever you say that, it reminds me of Branch Davidian.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're not a cult. It's a community.
And they're very racist.
Yeah, this isn't a polite place. He's
They
not
don't
a
allow
Waterdeep.
goblins into their midwinter festivals?
Yeah, we wanted to experience this with the Gorkoh. Gorkoh missed our super kick party.
Yeah. That's a good point. He's never going to believe us.
Well, he'll believe whatever the fuck we tell him to believe.
True.
You guys are excellent parents. Did I tell you that?
It's not my child.
I mean, you treat him like your child. You dress him up. He's got a point there, boss. You do dress up Gorkoh. I haven't mentioned it, but it is kind of weird.
I mean, you dress yourself, right?
That's not the own you think it is.
Are you Are you going to dress your egg up?
That's low. The egg is named Shelly.
Shelly. Are you going to dress Shelly up?
Probably. I've already, colored on it.
Did you give it a face? Like
Wilson.
fucking Wilson, yeah.
And I used blood from the headless opponent. As 3:30 rolls around, the wacky Jester crew starts to take the stage, and they start to play, as we'll say, grungy urban beats.
Grungy?
Grungy.
Or grimy?
We can do grimy. Great green gobs of greasy, grimy, wacky Jester crews.
Oh, God, what did I do?
As they launch into their set, they bring out 2 giant bins of their patented brew called Fey Goo. And I assume it's Fey as F-A-E. Yes, that's exactly right. It's Fey Goo. So, you see this bottle of Fey Goo get punted out into the crowd, and it gets launched towards one of the Jesterettes, and she eats it right in the face. And you see that teeth have been knocked out, but she's still doing a fist pump because she's digging the music. That's just what Jesterettes do.
Can I go gather up their teeth that fell out?
You can try, yeah, you can make your way over there. You are small, so actually that gives you a better way of weaving through the legs.
Yeah, I want to try and grab them teeth and keep them.
Yeah, get them teeth. Put them in your inventory. You get teeth. You get at least 3 teeth.
Gathered at least 3 human female teeth.
That's gross. I got a toe necklace, a skeleton necklace, and you're starting to collect human teeth.
Hey, we might meet a necromancer later that can use those teeth to turn them into something.
They punt another bottle of their Fey Goo out into the crowd. And Dibble, as you're starting to make your way back towards the Bith area, you get targeted. You need to make a dexterity save to avoid it.
6 + 4, so 10.
You take 1d8 damage. So you take 2 damage to your face. A bottle of Fey Goo goes bouncing off your eyebrow and gives you a nice little knot.
I'm down to 13. What if I was down to 2 and that just fucking killed me?
Would they have been wanted for murder? You boys aren't wanted for murder, even though you just decapitated somebody in an innocent fighting tournament.
Yeah, but that was part of the tournament. This is just someone on a stage just heaving shit into the crowd. That seems illegal.
Boss, are you okay over there?
I just took a 2-liter bottle of Fey Goo in the face.
Is nobody trying to catch these? Why aren't you trying? Catch the bottles, you stupids!
I mean, I assume they're trying. They're just failing.
Well, they're on enough ketamine. Or the D&D equivalent thereof. I don't know what it is.
Some potion.
That's what Fey Goo is. Just raw ketamine. Raw.
Straight up horse tranquilizer.
I don't want to get hit, and I'll catch a bottle if one comes my way. It's not going to.
Why?
I could put you up on my shoulder and make you a target. Do you want that?
I don't want. I don't. No, I don't want to be a target. Actually, I would like to get up on your shoulders.
You want to crowd surf again?
I want to flash the crowd.
Get on up there. I hoist you up.
Okay. Now I unzip and I start helicoptering towards the stage. Well, I mean, is the whipping of my spinning genitals, is it whipping with enough force that it's pulling us forward?
Like my chest goes out and my legs start to drag behind me.
That's a 5. That's a no. No, the force of my genital flapping in the wind isn't enough to drag us along through the crowd.
Damn it. Okay, so I move us forward. I move us towards the front of the crowd. And since I'm a dragonborn, I kind of just shove my way past.
You don't even really have to shove. You just start walking, and it's people just end up moving out of the way.
And I got my face painted like a kitty, so I'm like, meow, meow, just shoving everybody out of the way.
And they're just like, oh, shit, did that cat just shove me out of the way?
That giant horned cat? That's the ugliest damn cat I've ever seen. So yeah, now you're up at the front, you're at the very front of the crowd, just helicoptering your dong toward the woolly three-weed and temperamental Q.
This is how I wish to spend the rest of the show.
Just dick waggling at him.
Just dick waggling at him.
They freestyle a thong about your dong.
I turn to the crowd and dick waggle while they're freestyling about my dong.
And I start a chant going, "Go Dibble, go Dibble, go, go, go Dibble."
This sounds like a insufferable concert.
You guys get a lot of positive feedback from the crowd. What does that mean? The crowd has rated your dong play a 10 out of 10.
I'll take it.
You should probably go back to the fighting pit.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll head back to the fighting pits. Did we win, or was there a tie?
Okay, everybody that has participated joins up on the dais, as it were. Up on the little.
Can you say that word again?
The dais?
No. Participated.
The dais.
All right.
He clearly heard you specify.
To be fair, I was mocking him, so I get it.
But you do see that there has been a tie between your best good friend, Bitt Shrickhouse.
Hey.
And you see a man with like a wild pink mohawk, looking very smug and very proud. And you look up at the leaderboard, you see that this person's name is Bobby Zimarewski. Okay, and as the promoter of the fight starts to step forward to address the crowd and let everybody know the conditions of the tiebreaker that everybody is hotly anticipating, Bobby Zimarewski snatches the public address system from his hand, and he says, as a senior member of Acquisitions Incorporated, I officially outrank these fellas over here, so I will take the treasure and I will enjoy it on behalf of everybody at Acquisitions Incorporated. And he says, thank you to Lathander, and he gives a little prayer kiss, and he runs over, and he pops open the crate, and he reveals a flame whip. And he goes, ooh, this is purty. And he runs off through a dimension door.
Motherfucker, this doesn't seem right.
So yeah, it's up to you where you want to go now. Bitt, you're screwed out of your chance at treasure. Like, I understand we're the fresh meat of the situation, but that's still fucked up.
Yeah, it's not cool, but we'll get it all sorted out. We'll do it in our own way.
You drag your sorry asses over to the chow line, and you cannot believe what lies ahead of you. Go ahead and guess what these world award-winning thefts have made for you.
I'm gonna guess radish rosettes.
You lucky bastards are getting crab-stuffed lobster tail with bloomin' onion.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, deep down you know you aren't deserving of such an extravagant imaginary feast. You praise your good fortune and anxiously receive your food. Enjoy your meal, the serving girl says. This is a girl, not a wench, by the way. And she hands you both a single long-stemmed red rose and a perfectly rolled note tied to the stem along with your bountiful cuisine.
I will read the note.
You unfurl the note attached to the rose, and it reads, should you present this rose to your true love before it withers, may your union be blessed forevermore.
Should I give the rose to Bitt?
That makes me blush, but I wouldn't know what to do with it.
I'm kind of interested in what blushing would look like on scaled golden skin.
Is it rose gold? Oh, I turn into a beautiful rose gold dragon.
You go flush over your entire body?
Yes, it's a full body flush.
As you sit down to enjoy your food, You see that a swarthy elf has made his way towards you, and he is dressed in heavy furs.
Not this fuck again.
He takes the seat next to you and smiles.
You know, there's a whole fucking hall that you could be sitting in. Why are you sitting next to me?
He says, "Oh, is there Osgood?" with heavy quotes.
Yeah.
He's got heavy quotes. He's got heavy furs.
Motherfucker.
So, Osgood, is it?
Yep.
Are you sure your name isn't something like, I don't know, Mushroomtip?
Could be.
Okay. I assume you're getting tired of seeing me, right? I've made myself something of a nuisance today. With a sly smile, he says, I'll leave you two alone if you do me one favor.
What would you need? What would we have to do to get you the fuck away from me?
He extends one hand, one very heavily furred hand, and he goes, "Your rose, please, sir."
I hand him my rose.
He collects the rose in a fancy handkerchief and bids you adieu. That was
interesting.
That was strange.
That was weird. Did this gentleman have curly hair?
He has kind of what's considered to be greasy hair, like it hasn't been washed in a while. He looks like he spent some time in the woods. It's kind of matted.
Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. He's got my rose. He's gonna go present it to what I'm assuming is someone that I would never want to give my rose to.
As I ponder what that elf was up to, I begin to eat my rose. You can finish your food if you'd like. You could do whatever you want right now if you'd like. You don't have a rose to present to anybody, unfortunately. So
I think I'm gonna eat my entire meal. Like, I don't eat the shell. I hold on to the shell, but I eat all the edible parts of the food.
Oh my god, are you gonna make a weird human tooth crustacean homunculus?
We'll see. But I'm gonna be holding on to this lobster tail. It was just the tail, right?
Yes.
Lobster tail shell. Oh yeah. What time did you say it was?
Right now it is a bit after 4, so let's say it's 4:15. It took you about 15 minutes to eat your food.
What do you say we go and catch a schwitz over in the steam room, and then afterwards we can you can try your hand at some arm wrestling.
A schwitz sounds good. A schwitz sounds right.
Excellent.
So you head on over to the bathhouses and the steam rooms, and you see a slightly grungy and heat-warped sidewalk stand directing you towards the nearest bathhouse and steam room. And here you rest your weary muscles and your tired old bones after a long and stressful day of eating and leisure time activities. What this place does, among all else, is that it grants you the same benefits as a long rest. You happen to run into familiar faces. It's Jason and Quiet Robert.
Oh no, what are they doing in the steam room? Are they fully clothed?
They're fully clothed, but they're standing outside of the main shower room, and they're mocking everybody's pieces as they walk in.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Hello, Jason.
You guys hanging loose? It looks like it.
Have you seen anything interesting going on around these parts?
Seen a lot of pots. A lot of old person pots wandering by me.
Why old person? Like, are only old people coming and using the shower?
That's usually an old person thing.
Showering at a festival? Yeah, I guess that would be an old person thing. Yeah, I mean, we were fucking prancing around in horse shit earlier. We probably should go take a shower.
We just realized that we have no need for this particular item because we realized that our good friend Bodhi is actually going to be part of the stage performance later on tonight. We were going to actually collapse the stage and cause a whole lot of havoc. So, could you do us a favor and get rid of these blueprints for us?
Sure.
You obtain some blueprints for the stage. You look at it and you see that from the very, very tippy top, there's one pin that if you pull it, everything's going to come tumbling down.
Yes, I've seen Mallrats before.
They say, well, we gotta go anyway. We're done checking out old men's dongs. You guys end up taking a spot on the benches and you catch your fits and you regain all your stuff and you're good to go now.
All right. So how long was that?
We are now at 4:30, gentlemen.
All right. You want to go see how you do at arm wrestling?
Okay, as you end up leaving the bathhouse, you encounter another familiar face. It's a halfling. And you notice that this is Otis, the drunk halfling from outside of the Fissa.
Oh, hello, Otis. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just telling all my friends here about that time you tripped over your own feet having a nice little wee dance with yourself. That statement is met with boisterous laughter from the naked people taking in the tale.
I mean, I don't think they'd be laughing if they saw what we did at the fighting tournament earlier today.
Some brags coming. Well, let's hear them. Let's hear the brags, brother.
I mean, how many times did we super kick that gentleman back and forth and then knock his head off?
It had to have been like 16. Way more than would have been funny.
Yeah, it was not done for comedy. It was done for sheer brutality.
I'll be sure to check it out in tomorrow's periodical.
I'm just telling you, you might want to check yourself here.
I know we're in a bathhouse here and everything, but you promised me an ale the next time we met.
Yeah, but we're in a bathhouse right now, so.
Just reminding you of your debts you owe. You take care now, brother. As you guys leave, you hear, yeah, that's the one I was telling you about.
I am the better halfling, and I continue along on my way.
That's big of you.
I'm growing.
Not visibly.
Well, I wasn't saying that.
Jesus. Okay, you spy the arm wrestling tables in the after-hours section of the event tent and decide to flex it down by going over the top. That's what people say, right? Okay, you can go ahead and look through the people that are waiting around wanting to do some arm wrestling, and you could challenge any one of them.
I look for the weakest person in the crowd.
You see a very skinny woman. She has the least amount of muscle mass on her.
I decide to challenge the very skinny, muscleless woman.
She looks at you and kind of sweeps a lock of black hair behind her ear, and she goes, okay, let's go to one of the tables. How much do you want to wager?
I will wager 10 gold pieces.
She says, yeah, I think I could do 10 gold pieces.
All right. I have a feeling I'm being hustled here.
Okay, so I want you, Dibble, to give me a strength athletics check.
Okay, we got an 8.
Okay, you get brought down from starting position into your danger zone.
Danger zone. I'm at least on the highway to it. Well, no, I guess I was in the highway to it before. He's just rhyming danger zone with danger zone.
Give me another athletics check.
19. 18 plus 1.
Okay, you'll back up to starting position. Her eyes narrow a little bit as she concentrates harder. Go ahead and give me another check.
Natural 20.
She's in the danger zone now, and she's starting to look a little bit worried. Give me one more.
9 plus 1. 10.
Determined, she bites the bottom lip, and she moves back into starting position.
15 plus 1. 16.
Her body sags a little bit as she dips back down into the danger zone position.
12 plus 1.
That slams her hand down onto the table. With a mighty thud, she goes, oh my god, that was a contentious round right there. So, good game. She extends the hand to,
I shake her hand. I shake her hand and I nod.
You collect 20 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll take the 20 gold.
A hulking ogre of sorts comes lumbering up behind and he goes, hey babe, what's going on? She goes, nothing, I just got beat by this. You touching my lady, punk?
For money, yes.
Bitt laughs derisively as well. That's it. I challenge you. I challenge you right now for touching my lady.
I mean, I already got the money, so...
We couldn't wager something else.
I'm okay with that. I won.
Well, have you seen her arms? She's so skinny. She tries to calm down her boyfriend by going, let's just go home. We could just cuddle on the couch. No, babe, this is too important.
I think you should listen to your woman.
Everything's on the line here, babe.
I think you should listen to your woman.
100 gold pieces right now.
You
and me, let's do this. Exactly. All of this is sounding so much worse to me as time goes on. I'm getting more heated. 200 gold pieces.
If you make it 500 gold pieces, then maybe.
I'm gonna have to sell your wedding ring, babe, but yeah, 500 gold pieces. We'll do this.
Okay, it's...
We just set a date and everything. We registered at all our favorite shops.
Doesn't matter, babe.
So you sure you want to do this?
He slams the wedding ring down on the table and 200 gold pieces.
All right, I guess we're gonna have to do this.
Is he wearing like a Letterman coat? Fuck. This is the kind of aggression that only teenage boys have.
Yeah, he's got a Letterman's coat, and he's got like a red crew cut, like a bad guy from an Archie comic.
Yeah. So, you guys are in starting positions. Make your check.
That is a 19 plus 1.
Okay, he's in the danger zone. He's starting to sweat. He's starting to sweat. That crew cut's telling tales, let me tell you.
I as I'm holding him in this position, I look at him and I say, "You're starting to sweat."
I breathe hot air on him.
That is 13 plus 1.
That is back in the starting position.
Ah, son of a bitch.
You have gathered quite a crowd, by the way.
16 plus 1 on that roll.
That's moved into his danger zone.
10 plus 1.
Oh, back to starting positions, Dibble.
16 plus 1.
That's back into his danger zone.
16 plus 1.
You have defeated the giant hulk of a man.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's the black die. I gotta continue to use this black die. It's one that gives me the good rolls.
He flipped the table and goes, "God damn it, babe, you distracted me. This is what happens. What did I say about that? You're wearing this low-cut number?
You should have listened to your woman.
If it didn't mean a night in lockup, I'd show you what it meant to listen to a woman."
Here, how about that? How much I get 200 from him? How about this? I'll take the 200 gold pieces, and she can keep the wedding ring.
Her eyes light up and she goes, yes, I will marry you. And she runs over and gives you a huge hug, Dibble.
I don't know you, lady.
I don't know you either, and that's what's so magical about this moment.
I mean,
so now you're gonna embarrass me in front of my ex-girlfriend?
So you got your 500 gold pieces back, and you got the extra 200 gold pieces, and you got yourself a bride.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess I got myself a bride. Can I, what's her name?
You can ask her.
What's your name, sweetheart?
Durelia.
That's a hell of a name.
What's your name?
My name is Dibble.
And what's my last name gonna be? It's gonna be Durelia what?
Mushroomtip.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It is a strong halfling name. Thank you very much.
Okay, I can get used to this. Security you can trick yourself into.
Would Durelia, would you mind going and checking in on our pal Gorkoh?
Where is this Gorkoh at?
He's back at the inn.
What inn? You got it. I don't know you.
Inn of the Dripping Dagger. He's in our room back there.
What room number?
What room number was it, Bit?
It was the one with the door.
It had a door.
I'll try. Goodbye, Dibble, my love.
All right.
Durelia. The name's Durelia.
I remember.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Fuck.
She seems nice.
Does she?
Barbara's gonna be angry with you.
That has taken you up to almost 5 p.m.
Almost 5. I'm not really feeling the open mic. But the fashion contest, on the other hand.
Milling over towards the arcane-oriented section of the open-air market, you find yourself face-to-face with the golden opportunity to learn a basic magic spell from a licensed Waterdeepian magic initiate. The nearest initiate to you beckons you both over. Hail, fellow budding magicians! Come frolic down the glittery world of magic with me, Abraca Friendship.
Is that his name? Oh my god.
That's his
Okay.
exclamation, and it's his name. It's like a Pokemon.
Yeah, but he actually speaks words. I know that because I just heard him give a whole speech. I'm a bard, Abraca Friendship.
Oh,
What can you teach this kindly bard?
well, and what kind of item do you want me to make for you? I have necklaces, earrings and nose rings, gloves.
What sort of headpieces do you have? Or can you make? How about a top hat?
Let me see if I got any top hats. I have collapsible top hats. Is that okay?
That is better than you even realize.
You have no idea. You just made his year.
These are the spells I could teach you, Mr. Bard over there. Blade Ward, Dancing Lights, Friends, like Abraca Friendship, Light, Mending, Message, Minor Illusion, Prestidigitation, Thunderclap, and True Strike.
Wait, what was that one?
Prestidigitation.
I think I want Blade Ward.
So, you're behind me?
I am.
You're touching my shoulders?
Hands are on your shoulders.
You smell my head and shoulders?
I do.
I apologize for that.
It smells very medicated.
It is. I have a condition. Arcana check, go!
You don't launch Arcana checks like that.
It's 17 plus 3.
All right. And I'm going to roll because I want gloves. I want rubbly gloves.
Rubbly gloves.
Arcane check, go! Okay, I have created for you these gloves of green flame blade.
Okay, I put on my gloves.
Yeah, I want to put on my new hat, but I want to slide the little Beef Boy flag into it first.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Collapsible Beef Boy top hat. Blessed.
You guys got this these magic items, and Abraca Friendship looks at you with a hopeful look in his eyes.
Does he want a tip?
I say bye, Abraca Friendship.
Yeah, bye.
He says, "Oh, you guys you're just gonna leave? Okay, well, yeah, have fun with the magic items, you guys."
Thank you for them. I appreciate it.
Abraca Friendship.
That guy was a real fucking weirdo.
Okay, so Abraca Friendship is crushed, so the sun has gone down, and the night is fully lit by the light of the full moon.
And the moon has come up.
Yeah, chilly but cozy. That's how I could describe it. It's a very cozy evening.
Cozy. I can dig it. Let's go spend our last few minutes until 6 to waiting for the fashion contest to start.
Ooh, you're gonna be a fashionista.
Yeah.
Ooh, looky you. You think you can craft some designer threads onto some serious crunch, girlfriend? Well, taking the theatrical stage at this time is the Waterdeep Fashion Contest, hosted by renowned Rude Paul. But sadly, there's only one available spot open. There's no time to waste, cover girl.
I happily take that spot.
When you arrive and get set up, you start to do your sign-ins, your normal release of liability forms and the whatnot.
I'm gonna make myself look like Elton fucking John. An Elton John version of Bitt Shrickhouse.
An Elton John version of me?
So you start working very, very diligently on your wardrobe over there. So is there any extra little accoutrements you want to put on there? Any extra?
I think I want to add a codpiece.
In what style? Describe it.
Thick and studded.
Okay, so yeah, you got everything locked down, and Rude Paul goes ahead and makes the announcement for everybody to line up and get ready for the presentation of a lifetime. And, you know, there's fanfare, there's music, there's disco. They have disco in Toro. As they unveil one by one, there's no clear winner until they get to you, Dibble. And Rude Paul is just amazed. She says, "You're so full of crap the toilet is jealous. But this is one movement I do not desire to flush. Congratulations, my little turdlet. Your work is adequately divine."
Turdlet.
Rude Paul hands you the enormous, like, oversized Riddler box. What do, Dibble?
I open the Riddler box up. I look for a crease and then rip it open.
It pops open on all sides comedically, and in your hands is a vest.
For wearing?
For wearing. I want you to go ahead and make an Arcana check right now.
It's a 9 plus 3, so 12.
You get the feeling in your hand as you try to detect the magic emanating from this object that it is a vest of double vision.
Oh, shit.
It's 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, so I guess it's time for some stage production, right?
The stage is literally set, everyone, and it's time to settle into your VIP area seating for the performance of the year. From your seats, you spot Hammy Hamilton and Old Toothy in the crowd. So what's on the theatrical menu, you ask? Improv, boyos. Improv.
Oh, shit.
The lights begin to dim, and the cast takes the stage to generous applause. And you see your new friend, Bodhi, step forward and say, Thank you. Welcome one and all to this year's Midwinter stage show. Now in true improvisational theater spirit, I would like for someone to shout out a specific inspirational feeling. Inspirational feeling, anyone?
An inspirational feeling. Horny.
He goes, I think I heard horny come from over here somewhere. It reminds me of the time my cousin Wilt jerked off in public. The true story, everybody. He was at a party in Dockward a few weeks ago and there was this horrible earthquake. And I mean, he really thought he was going to die in this earthquake. So he decides it's all over and he whips it out and he starts beating it right there. So all the other people at the party take a cue from him and they start whipping it out and beating it like mad. So all the people at the party are beaten off, thinking this quake will surely lead to their doom, when all of a sudden the earthquake stops. The building stops rattling and after a few awkward seconds everybody puts away their pieces and they go back to partying. Nobody but my cousin mentioned the phenomenon to anybody else.
Is this improv?
I think it is. This is as unenjoyable as I thought it would be.
Somebody from the crowd goes, Well, did he come or what? And Bodhi looks visibly annoyed. He goes, There's just some things you don't talk about in public. Because respecting other people's boundaries on this Midwinter's Eve personally fills me with a feeling of massive horniness. The rest of the cast is now rearing to go with the rest of the improv special, but Bodhi apologizes and said he can't continue the show the way things are. He points into the crowd at Old Toothy, and he says that she has his heart, and he also wants her to have his rose.
Brenda?
Hammy Hamilton looks at Old Toothy and sees that she is positively beaming, and this pisses Hammy right the hell off. Hammy jumps the stage and advances on Bodhi, telling him he's just a conny rat, sniffing around and living off the discarded peanuts of the wealthy. Hammy steps forward with an arm cocked back, ready to just pound his fist into Bodhi's face, when suddenly, a furry winter werewolf steps out from fucking nowhere and attacks Hammy, biting him and ripping away at his jugular. The werewolf, mouth full of fresh blood and hammy meat, howls at the moon. From behind the werewolf, Bobby Zimmerowski appears on the stage and cracks his newly acquired flame whip at the werewolf. The werewolf flips the table at Bobby, and then mule kicks him up and into the night air. A faint distant crash is heard moments later, and you see that in the heat of battle, Bobby Zimmerowski has dropped the whip. I want you boys to roll initiative. I lost my D20.
17 plus 5.
Louise, I lost my D20. What do I do?
I got a second one here if you want me to roll it for you.
Hang on. I found it. 15 plus 3. So, Dibble, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I would like to... This is a werewolf, right?
It's a werewolf, and you have no weapons except for your loot.
Yeah, but I have all my slots open.
Ew.
I don't want to have my friend here destroy you.
That's so kind of you to think that I could handle a werewolf.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to step aside and let's see what Bitt can do.
Am I able to go
collect that whip right away. It is within range for you to do so, but you might incur an attack of opportunity. That's fine. I'm stacked with fucking hit points now after my schwitz.
Oh, can I throw some Japanese salt in his face before you go grab that?
Next turn, you can try.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run over and grab the flame whip. Okay, you do it, and he does not attack. Is he focused more on Dibble right now? Yeah, he looks like he's the insulted.
Insulted?
Insulted. It charges at Dibble. I want you, Dibble, to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a natural 20.
You leap out of the way into the crowd. He turns to grab for you because you're within range when a brick from out of nowhere collides with the skull of the werewolf.
Hot damn.
You look up and you see that it is Jason and Quiet Robert throwing garbage over at the werewolf. And at their feet, you can see an unconscious LaFive. It wraps up their story.
It does wrap up their story. Good job.
I did it. So now it's your turn, Dibble.
Okay. Okay, I want to ink this guy with my cloak.
Go ahead.
He's close enough to where I can hit him, right? 20 feet, yeah.
Yeah, you ink him.
I'm going to ink him.
So where do you want to place yourself? Where do you want to go? Because wherever you place yourself, he's not going to be able to follow you.
Okay, I want to go get behind Bitt.
Okay, yeah, you're able to get up there. You're able to double your movement speed on that and just sprint up there.
Excellent.
And I am going to whip crack. I'm just going to just start revving up my arm. Looks like I'm jerking it off, but I'm revving it up. I'm ready to go. Giving it some indie cracks.
Your Balrog whip.
Yeah. You can give it a roll. See if you hit. Better fucking hit. He's a bit. Shrickhouse. Okay, that's an 18 plus whatever the fuck. Plus whatever the stats are for the flame whip. It's a +1 flame whip. So you crack the whip right across the face of the werewolf, and it singes a mark. It leaves a burn right across the face, across the bridge of the nose. Okay. I put Bitt up on my shoulder so he can collapse the stage down on him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got those blueprints, don't we?
Yeah, so I hoist you up there.
I climb all the way up.
Give me a dexterity check.
16 plus 4, so 20.
Okay, yeah, you get up there.
Yeah, I'm waiting until he's under me before it so I can drop the stage.
If somebody were to crack a flaming whip across my face, I'd be aggroed.
It'd piss me off.
It pissed me right the fuck off. So yeah, he's gonna target you now. Or she. I don't know. These werewolves, I don't know what a werewolf titty looks like. It drops down from its bipedal form into its down on all fours and starts to crawl towards you, Bitt. It wants to charge at you with its claws, not its bite. It wants to hit you with its claws, and it gets 2 strikes to do so. Okay, it rolled a 12. Does that beat your AC? My AC is 15, so no. And that's a 12. That's another 12. Son of a bitch. So no. You duck and dodge out of the way. You're a deft fighter. That 10-0 really bolstered your confidence in your fighting earlier. You have an opportunity to collapse the stage right now, or you can wait until Bitt is out of the way. It is up to you.
I want to do it right now.
Come on.
So I gotta take my shot.
You pull the pin, and the stage comes crashing down unexpectedly, catching both the werewolf and Bitt by complete surprise. Dibble, you were expecting it, so you actually have an advantage on your dexterity saving throw for falling.
That was a 2. 18, so 18 plus 4.
Okay, you were able to hang on to a nearby branch and not fall down and take any damage. Unfortunately, Bitt and the werewolf are not so lucky. Bitt, you take 10 bludgeoning damage. Okay. That's easy. That's easy peasy. Down to something manageable, like 14 or so.
Yeah, that was the whole point of you being willing to take the hits.
Yeah, tank. I can tank for a little bit. And the werewolf is crushed underneath a beam too. As Bitt is able to push the debris off of him fairly easily,
The werewolf is completely obscured underneath all the debris and the crushed girders and everything.
I want to dig out the werewolf. I have a feeling about this werewolf.
What's the feeling? Describe the feeling.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I start to help move things and shift debris around. I probably am making things worse, but I'm helping.
So, make an investigation check. Both of you.
18. Where's my investigation? +3, so 21.
And I rolled 15, and my investigation is +3, so 18.
Okay, you see tufts of fur underneath one of piles of debris nearby. Bitt, make a strength check to move the debris.
That's 17 plus 5.
You lift up the beam, and you see that indeed it is a tuft of werewolf fur, but it is not connected to a werewolf. It's almost as if it's been ripped free in a desperate attempt to escape. There's a blood trail that you can see underneath the section of rubble that you have access to right now, but that's all you can see without moving anything else. You hear a commotion in the crowd, and you hear something from above you, almost like wings.
I look up.
You see a sassy blue puppet-looking creature with the open lord of Waterdeep on top. She flies down and she lands on the body of Hammy Hamilton, squishing it beyond recognition. She dismounts and approaches you two. I hand the whip. I put the whip at her feet.
I just kind of look up at her nonchalantly as if I don't really care.
She collects the whip and she presses it back towards you. She thanks you and says that this is a deed that she won't soon forget. And she apologizes to the rest of the Waterdeep players for their ruined stage show.
The Waterdeep players.
Yeah, that's their improv name.
The not ready for Waterdeep players.
Yeah, not quite ready.
Finally, she turns and addresses the returning crowd. While it is undoubtedly unfortunate that even our grand celebration is not without some form of unnecessary conflict, the way the great citizens of Waterdeep are able to come together and confront hardship head-on never ceases to amaze me. Times like these are when I'm reminded of the mighty fowl, the duck. You know why?
Why?
Is it because you're hungry?
No, you idiot. It's because all of you are like ducks, and ducks fly together.
Oh, fuck you.
Just when you think they're about to break apart, and some people in the crowd, they go, ducks fly together.
No.
And Laral Silverhand turns and she goes, and when the wind blows hard, when the sky is black, when the roosters are crowing, and the cows are spinning circles in the pasture.
No.
Ducks fly together, right?
Fuck you, and you made it a Mighty Ducks 2 reference.
Now come to the sins of Waterdeep, let's welcome Midwinter, as it was meant to be welcomed, as drunken ducks with full bellies. And with that, she flies off into the night to the raucous applause of the crowd. The trumpets sound, and a bellman steps out into the clearing. And he says, ladies and gentlemen, please cast your gaze skyward for a special presentation from Jim Dark Magic III of Acquisitions Incorporated. And the skies magically swirl clear, and you see Jim Dark Magic soaring through the air on a magic broom, just as a series of dazzling colors burst from the sky in a variety of shapes and patterns.
I nudge Bitt on the side with my elbow. I know him.
We know him.
But I know him.
Okay, as the impressive display of lights and sounds captivates the audience, you both notice a slip of parchment falling from the sky. It lands perfectly at your feet, Dibble.
I will pick it up and examine it.
It is a business card of sorts, with an Acquisitions Incorporated logo on one side.
These guys again, huh?
As you flip it over, you see a strange, Simpsons-esque mouth on one side. It says, "Hi! This message is to notify you that you have a meeting with Omen Dran at the Acquisitions Incorporated head office tomorrow at 1 p.m. Don't be late. Just kidding. Or am I? If you'd like to hear this message again, just tickle my lips with your fingertip like a saucy boy."
I won't be doing that.
As the fireworks display, it dies down, you see that volunteer barmaids have gathered around and surrounded the area. and they are equipped with big barrels of ale and several stacks of commemorative mugs.
Do they have the same symbol on them as my tunic?
Yeah.
The tunic that I'm wearing underneath my Elton John outfit?
Yes.
All right.
As they begin to hand out the mugs, a gentle snowfall starts to fall over Waterdeep, and the official celebration comes to a close, but the after-hour party is just beginning.
It's beautiful. It's like an episode of Gilmore Girls.
So, as you both return to your room at the inn after a raucous night of partying, you see Gorkoh sleeping peacefully on his pile of oily rags, with no sign of your wife.
Interesting. I wonder if she just never found the place.
Knowing that you have a meeting with Omen Drawn in just a few hours, you decide to get whatever sleep you can. But Dibble, just as your eyes are closing, and you feel as if you're about to drift off to sleep, Gorkoh shifts his position, and you notice a strange, lengthy scorch mark stretching across his body.
Oh no. Is Gorkoh a werewolf?
We'll have to torture him and find out tomorrow.
I'm gonna let you in on something else. There's a swarthy elf in heavy furs that's in the forest, deep in the forest in a clearing, though, and he carefully tosses Dibble's rose into the fire, and it creates a shimmering image of Dibble.
Hey, I was born to shimmer. You see my outfit?
The swarthy elf clutches a sending stone and says, he called himself Osgood the Ugly, but he travels with a dragonborn exactly as you suspected, Master. Shall I apprehend? And on the other side of this conversation, the fire in front of this master displays the same shimmering image of Dibble, and they reply through gritted teeth, no, this one needs to be dealt with personally.